Standing by.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Complete.
And with a supernova explosion coming in, the multi-dimensional portal is open. Supernova explosion. There you are, Adam. Well, before I acknowledge that fully, ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒𝕤𝕒 is your favorite superstar host, the multi-dimensional ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒 Kaiden, a sentient star cluster in VTuber idol form for your entertainment. Adam, my brother, how are you? Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Muchas gracias por el sub. Muchas gracias por la explosión supernova. Thank you so much for the supernova explosion, Adam. Happy Wednesday to you. And happy Wednesday to all. We are back to a regular streaming week. Did you get to hear what I said in Spanish? I was just saying thank you for the supernova explosion in Spanish. Did you get to understand it? But yeah, don't worry if you don't understand. Yeah, happy hump day, you know? You go through the hump, so like the hard part of the week is over. Something like that. Something like that, basically. Hope everything is well. I'm very happy to be back to a regular streaming week. I mean, it was only 1 week off, quote unquote. We did have Final Fantasy Friday. It was wonderful. What a great time we had, and I'm looking forward to concluding. Yeah, I know it has more than one meaning. Whatever. I know. Don't think I'm not aware of this. A lot of times things go over my head, but not this. Hey, happy hump day, you maniac. You absolute maniac. 19 months though, hold on, let me do the full acknowledgement of that supernova explosion. Hello, Steve? But let me acknowledge your supernova explosion, Adam. Wherever you may go now, whether it's Jupiter, Mars, Normandy, Italy, Spain, Peru, South America, North America, Europe, North Europe, South Europe, whatever, Tamriel, Middle Earth, the galaxy far, far away, you are now an explosive supernova for the 19th time, and thus you shine brighter than a superstar. First time here? Alright, I'll take your word for it. Welcome, Steve. Well, that is a fantastic start to the stream, and yes, what I'm hoping to do today with the Lord of the Rings Online is to conclude the Ered Luin prologue with our Dwarf Brawler Brofast. Yes, punching people in the face, it's gonna be a punching party, knuckle sandwiches aplenty for everyone. Hope everyone is fine. Steve, I hope your Wednesday is going well. Happy hump day. If it's still Wednesday for you, I know for some of you it's probably a Thursday, so there's that. Yeah, right now some time zones, it's Thursday. By the way, always keep posted on the schedule when you see the times, because so far we've been able to have the same times for every single stream, but you never know. Still Wednesday? Okay. You never know when I'm gonna change the time because of different life circumstances. Like that time may be coming soon. Sooner than later, I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, with that being said, let's jump into LOTRO. And let's jump into Middle Earth. They had the maintenance earlier. I opened the launcher and I didn't even see if it updated or anything. I just know the launcher is ready, so we can launch it now. But yeah, last week we focused on the Eladan Elrohir storyline. Or no, not last week, sorry, 2 weeks ago. So it feels like it was last week. Like, wow, man, time is kind of like just passing by. It's already August 10. Feels like it's July 1st or something. Like maybe June 20 or July 1st or something like that. But yeah, anyway. 2 weeks ago we focused on that, so we kind of put a pause to the Dwarf Brawler storyline that we were doing with our favorite boxer Brofast. And given how much there is left to do in Ered Luin, I think it's pretty safe to say that it's going to be the conclusion today. That's how it's going to be. So, I'm looking forward to it. But how has your week been, everyone? What have you been up to so far? Myself, I have been... oh yeah, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but I have been getting into Habitica. Previously known as Habit RPG. And this time I'm taking it more seriously than I ever have, and I think this time I'm using it better than I did before. And it's been really good to me, in that sense. I'm also tentatively going to start a D&D game soon. That one may be streamed, not on my channel maybe, probably not on my channel. But we'll see, because it's one in which we're all VTubers, all you know, creators like that. I've already mentioned it before, but I may tentatively get into a Vampire the Masquerade game as well. That one is not confirmed though. The D&D game is pretty much confirmed. We just need to like figure out the time, the day, all of that good stuff. And I just been reading like an absolute maniac, like manual books and core books, and been watching. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but I started watching Critical Role. Now, on the surface, when I say that, doesn't sound so bad. Like, yeah, okay, you just picked up the Critical Role campaign, but that's not what I did. I started watching from the first bloody episode of Campaign 1. So far, I watched 3 episodes, and I am not in a hurry to, like, finish it. Like, I'm just gonna watch whenever I can, whatever I can, and see how far I get, and see how I do. I'm not even watching the current campaign they're doing right now. I don't see a way to have time for that, funny enough. So there's that. And also because it's like kind of difficult to like know what they're in the middle of doing. So yeah, wish me luck on that humongous undertaking right there. But there you are. Oh yeah, the Farmer's Fair. Let me accept the quest here just to like have it here. It's also convenient because they give me BAPs to buy water and the party tree. So that's the use I'm gonna get out of this for Brofast. What we are going to do here, however, is Ered Luin. One thing I will say, if we finish and there's still plenty of time of the stream left, then we're probably gonna go for some Farmer's Fair goodness. Not with this character though, probably gonna go for Bolston as usual, or I could be my minstrel self, Kaiden. I could be Alterborn, my main guardian self. I could be Machai, the Hobbit Warden that I became so fond of because I ended up having a lot of fun with the Warden class, who would have thought? So yeah, who would have thunk it? Yes, the Farmer's Fair has started fairly recently. I think it was yesterday, or hold on, let me check the LOTRO Twitter account very quickly. When did it start again? I remember seeing like started like very recently. Farmer's Fair guide posted by Fabio Jedi yesterday. Massively OP did an article yesterday. I think did it literally launch yesterday? Well, yeah, I think it launched yesterday. LOTRO tweeted about that. Fabio Jedi did the article. Massively OP did their article about it. And so, yeah, available through August 29th. 20 days, basically, from August 9 to August 29, you could say. So, there you are. As always, check out Fabio Jedi's guide. Those guys are always great.
I would be grateful.
But for now, we're going to continue here where we left off. So, let's talk to Thrassi. Yes, it's the Link's Mother questline. A very, very cute, adorable questline that I always love. What happened to me? I was out hunting bear. I was out hunting bear, and I came across this mother lynx and her cubs. The poor thing was tore up mightily by some Hendrevale, and I was just able to grab her before they went after me. I twisted my ankle something terrible, but it'll heal, as will this old she-cat. She left a litter behind her, but we're both too battered to save the cubs ourselves. I feel awful if something happened to them, but I'm not used to anyone until my ankle mends. Perhaps you can venture up to the den by the standing stones to the north and bring back any of the surviving cubs? I'd appreciate it, and I'm sure the mother would as well. I need to practice my Dwarven voice. Hey, I mentioned that I've been watching Critical Role. Those first episodes, they arrive at this city called Crackhammer, and there's a lot of dwarfs in that city. And so there's also a kind of basis for other kinds of dwarf voices from what I heard Matthew Mercer. En español? What do you want in Spanish, Steve? I've been implementing more Spanish into the stream, so slowly starting to put it in. I may have some collabs with people in Spanish in the future. There are no mounts this year for fest tokens. Oh, my Dwarven accent in Spanish. Oh, jeez. Let me consider that. I've never tried that. That's a fun idea. Yo soy Brofast. Te voy a golpear en la cara. I just said, I am Brofast, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Estoy a tu servicio y al de tu familias. No, I said it wrong. Y al de tu familia. My voice changes for a moment. Bienvenidos a Ered Luin. Aquí el héroe ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕼𝕉 residió, fue el rey alguna vez. That's the way I would say it in Spanish. So what I said, welcome to Ered Luin. Here, the hero Thorin Oakenshield was once king and resided here, basically. You want to say something NSFW so you'll abstain? Okay. I mean, the channel is 18+. It has the warning, the content warning for anybody that comes for the first time. Welcome to the multi-dimensional monastery, to the Tajigan temple. Hello, new people. But yeah. If it's really too NSFW, then yeah, I would suggest you abstain.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help me?
An elf named ℠𝕠𝕟𝕼 gave me this beautiful bow, but I've gone and lost it. Or more to the point, it was stolen from me. The Rangers make a point to stay out of the feud between the Longbeards and the Dourhands, so I was not expecting to be waylaid by brigands out of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕼. They overpowered me as I was looking for a good place to practice outside the town and stole ℠𝕠𝕟𝕼's bow. The dwarves and Starkath, their leader, skulked near the walls of ℂ𝕠𝕼. I knew I wasn't worthy to deserve such a rich gift. I'm a failure, an embarrassment to Langlass and to the Rangers. So hapless am I that I dare not fight Starkath. Can you go forth and take the bow back from him? First, we're going to search the abandoned bird den nearby. And hey, you know, that also makes me think about a potential Dwarven voice in Japanese, which makes me make a mention to Overlord Season 4 that is happening recently. There are some Dwarven characters, and I got a good idea of what a Dwarven voice is like in Japanese, because I feel like Japanese doesn't lend itself to those kinds of voices, right? What does that say there? Hold on. Let me I'm still getting used to hiragana, though I've been learning that better. Nihonjin? Is that what it says? Nihonjin? Japanese? I think it says Nihonjin, right? But that would be Japanese the nationality. Nihongo would be Japanese the language. Nihonjin. But yeah. But yeah, there's a good basis. Just wanted to shout out Overlord because I love it to bits. And they're doing a decent job adapting it. Somebody else is here from the looks of it. Perhaps we should party up or wait it out, but... Well, what I need to do right now is search the den, although I will have to clear some Hendraveil here anyway. Alright, let's punch some birds in the face. I will have to fight these enemies. I don't really want to search. I don't really want to fight that bear cub, so let me kind of get out of the way here. I can tell we're on the same quest lines. You peer inside the abandoned bear den and hear the plaintive mewing of a hungry, frightened lynx cub. The poor thing is scared to leave the safety of the den, fearing attack by Hendraveil. Well, I didn't want to fight you, but you, buddy, you came looking for the fight, so... It's a young, poor bear, and yeah, gonna have to kill it. You're still learning too? You've only been learning the less than 160 days? Fix the hiragana? Nihongo, right, Nihongo. Yeah, that's what it says there. I've been really picking it up again by practicing a lot in Duolingo, but I have learned hiragana, mostly. I just still need to take my time reading it, though. I can't just read it, like, immediately, like, instantly. I don't know how long it's gonna be before I get there, because I really want to get there, you know? That's the ideal, that you get to that point. Katakana, I barely touched, though. I know how to spell my name in katakana. I can't handwrite it, I think, but I know how to spell it. Kaiden. Well, Tajigen, I don't know how to write in katakana, but maybe I should look that up. But yeah, Kaiden. You're Emerald! You finished hiragana learning katakana. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, what I'm doing right now in Duolingo is... I'm in the Sapphire Lake right now, actually. But yeah, what I'm doing right now in Duolingo is doing the part that says learn the characters. Maybe I should have a Duolingo stream soon. There's a good idea, Steve. The part that says learn the characters, which is kind of a lesson, kind of not a lesson at the same time. And yeah, the part that was like their actual regular lessons, I kind of paused that to focus on the characters, because they have that like in a separate section. It's kind of weird like that, but it also makes sense. So I want to master that part first before I get to the katakana. Yeah, if you know Duolingo, you probably know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, hopefully I didn't lose you, maniacs. Well, maybe that's a good reason to have a Duolingo stream right there. I know that I should probably be doing more than Duolingo to learn the language more, but hard for me to find the time right now. Duolingo has that great convenience to it as well, that you can just pick up a quick lesson and it's gonna take you maybe 5 minutes, depending on the lesson. Not that long. Yeah, 5 minutes at the most. Like, I usually take just a few minutes for a single lesson. And these ones that are like about learning the characters are the longest, actually. Oh, the Dakuon and the combo. Yeah, I still haven't quite gotten to those parts. I know what you're talking about, like when you say sho, kyo, kya, kye, maybe. That sort of thing, but like in the Duolingo app, I haven't gotten to that part, but I have seen that before. Because I was like learning that before I got into Duolingo. Katakana is the one that I haven't touched at all, though. But yeah, there's this other one that's called Lingo Deer that I think is also very similar to Duolingo. Might be worth looking into that. With soothing words, you manage to coax the frightened cub from the safety of its den. Sorry, my accent is a little bit funky today. Look at that cute little thing. Yeah, let's go, Lynx Cub. Collected the Lynx Cub, let's get out of here. You found the first bit hard, but it's only a slight... Hold on, I got into a battle. Another bird to punch in the face, let's go. My attacks are so effective. I think I'm also over-leveled for this area, which is fine, it's fine. It's about doing the quests here, mostly. You found the first bit hard, but it's only a slight character alteration to make a different sound, and if you can work that bit out, it gets really easy. What I find really hard about things like that, if I'm understanding correctly what you're talking about, Steve, is sometimes in certain fonts, or when it's written a certain way, being able to tell that is one of the small characters, like for example the yo or the ya character is a small version of it rather than the complete version. Because sometimes it's hard to tell. Like, they look about the same size as the other characters, so it's hard to tell whether you're about to say Kiyo or Kyo. Kiyo or Kyo. Kiyo or Kyo. Right?
I am at your service.
You got some bad news, some good news too? Okay.
There's a precious cub. Let me take him from you and... Oh, quit your scratching. He's a feisty one, isn't he? Or is it a she? Poor little thing. Too bad his litter mates didn't fare so well, but that's the way of things. Nipping my beard now. Perhaps the wee thing is hungry.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
The cub is hungry, but he's too young to hunt his own food. His mother is still all scratched up and in no position to hunt either. Let's see. The only meat I have here at the lodge is either dried or smoked. I think they both could use some fresh raw meat. Could I ask you for another favor? I wonder if you can find a rabbit carcass for them to eat. If you have trouble hunting a live rabbit, I have a string of rabbit traps scattered in the woods not far to the east and west of the lodge. I'd appreciate it if you would check the traps and bring back a plump rabbit. I hate to see mother and cub go without food. Very well, very well. Let's see. Now is the part with the traps. Just gotta find a rabbit carcass. I think I can hunt for it myself, but I think it's easier to do the traps, and I always feel bad murdering like creatures that don't attack you, like a rabbit that you're not supposed to be attacking for the most part. Like killing a little squirrel, a little fox, a little rabbit. Sometimes MMOs have that. This definitely is one of them. A little snake just like slithering along, doing no harm to nobody. What was I gonna say? Sometimes it happens accidentally. Because sometimes I lay a trap with my hunter and a little squirrel goes into the trap and it was not intended for it, and the poor thing just dies. Nothing you can do about it. So sometimes it's worth looking at the environment. Sometimes you're mashing an attack button, hoping that the auto target is gonna get the next enemy, but you have a little rabbit nearby and it gets the rabbit instead. You were diagnosed with a form of autism? Yeah, I can see why that is both good news and bad news. Well, you now know. You now have a very clear picture of what your brain is like. No, I understand that. I understand that. I still wanna see if I can get a diagnosis for potential ADHD myself, to see if I have that, because I have strong suspicions that I do, but I can't really say that I do have it unless I have an official diagnosis, and the process for that is like, it's very complicated. So I can't really have that yet. Earlier this year. Gotcha, gotcha. But yeah, the good thing about that is that you know how you have to structure your life. If you need help, you know what kind of help you need to get, I think. It depends. It depends on what it is, right? In the case of ADHD, yeah, there's medication that can really help me focus, for example. If I do have that, and yeah. You restructure your life, that sounds good. That sounds good for sure, yeah. Cut everyone out of it? Well, as long as you're in a healthy way, Steve, I'm not gonna pry about that. Let's see if we can find more of these traps here. Oh, did we find what we were looking for? Yes, a poor little rabbit collected from this trap, and you are not a poor little thing. You are an enemy. An enemy, yeah. Putting on that voice there. That evil voice, if you want to call it that.
At your service and your families.
This'll do for now. But we can keep hand-feeding the things, or they lose that wild streak that makes them good hunters.
Welcome. You've come at a most fortuitous time.
Now the mother has a belly full of rabbit, but she still doesn't seem all that fat and sassy. I'm thinking that maybe an old dwarf home remedy might do. I got plenty of meat, but I'm going to need some of the old secret ingredient. Now it just happens there's a sharp thistle plants in the area. Sorry. I need you to go and collect some thorns so I can grind them and mix them with the meat. Anyways, there's thistle plants around the woods north of the cabin. Thistle plants. Okay, Steve, okay. Please don't trauma dump too much here on the stream. It's not the place for that, but I'm glad to hear that things are working out better for you. Just keep in mind what I told you here. Now, thistle plants is what we're looking for. Some parts of this quest I don't even remember. This forgetfulness also sucks. Again, no, I'm not talking about trolling. I'm talking about something else. But yeah, just keep it in mind. Yeah, the big thing about this quest is that you will have a lot of enemies around, so there's still gonna be a lot of fights. Bring it on! I mean, these enemies are only one level beneath me, and I still almost one-shot them.
Just don't trauma dump, please. It's not the space for that. Like, hey, I wish everyone all the best for their life all the time, but please don't overdo it. Just keep it in mind. That's all I said. But yeah, sometimes you have gathering quests that look simple on the surface, but you actually end up fighting a lot of enemies because there's a lot of enemies around. Careful with that cub. The thing about those cubs is that they kind of try to approach you very, almost sheepish-like. And if you allow them to reach you, that's when they attack you. And they're cops, so you're like, you know, I don't want to have to kill them, but if I must... Like it happened earlier, because I was focusing on the quest target, and I couldn't really move, so... They got to me, so we had to fight. But look at the power of the Brawler. Like, I'm still able to do so much damage to the enemies here, despite only being one level above them, only one level. This hill bear, though... Okay. Yellow light enemy, it warns me first. So I can just get out of the way there, no problem. I'm just here for a plant, my friend. Don't attack me. I don't want to intrude in your territory. It's just a thing that's necessary. But yeah, I'm excited tomorrow, though. Tomorrow, we're gonna go back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Because I figured it was about time I did that. And yeah, it's gonna be like in the first time on the stream. What I probably should do is to check if it has any updates, but... I don't think I'm gonna be doing much of that off the stream. And I'll see how the game treats me, how I feel about it after a couple months, 2-3 months off the game. Yeah, it's been June, July, August. It's been 3 months. Doesn't feel like it's been 3 months, but yeah, it's been 3 months.
Well met, friend.
Oh, they hailed me. This person hailed me, I think in roleplay. Sorry if I'm not acknowledging it. They were also walking. This person was kind of role-playing with me. Excellent. It won't take too long to brew this rot.
I would be grateful for your assistance.
Alright, here you go. Try fitting some of this thistle meat to the mother lynx. No sneaky steps for yourself, mind you. This person is role-playing very heavily. The mother lynx sniffs tentatively at the fragrant meat, then quickly laps it all up. Hold on, let me... Yes, they wave goodbye. They waved goodbye to me, so I did a bow to them in return. It's role-playing out on the field like that. That was so good. Meanwhile, the lynx mother is taking care of this interval. Good job, girl, says Thrasy right here. Nice stuff. Can we catch up sometime? Yeah. Please call me Kaiden. Please call me Kaiden. I'm very fond of the Sasort name. Comes from Kamen Rider Sasort, but I don't really use that name.
I am at your service.
See? Thistle meat. Good for what ails you, if you're a cat, that is. She seems to like me. Doesn't want to run off anyway. I could use a hunting partner, and her cub's taken a shine to me as well. Thanks for all your help, friend. In a few years, this cub will be old enough to join me on hunts with his mother, and Reveal beware!
I remember this quest line being longer than this. I don't know why. But alright, now we're gonna collect that stolen bow. Hold on, I see a quest ring here. Why do I see a quest ring here? What is this? I saw a quest ring in the minimap around this area, like there was another quest, but no. Let's go back to Keledul. So... Oh, okay, I got you, Steve. Yeah. There's no need to do that. That's alright. Oh, yes, Kamen Rider. Don't worry, my friends. I can tell you, more Kamen Rider covers will be coming. I just really need to step up my game when it comes to audio mixing and editing. I'm still using Audacity. FL Studio was one I was considering, but I've been told very good things about Reaper as of late. And I'm considering maybe going for that instead. Hey, there's even more quests here. Let's see. Spanner. Oh wait, this is Epic Quest.
Greetings, traveler.
Alright, okay. Did I hear Bleach returns in October? I don't watch Bleach, but I didn't know that. How long has Bleach been gone? Sounds exciting. Kurosaki Ichigome. That damn Ichigo Kurosaki. Specialization needed. Oh, yes, okay. Hold on. Specialization needed for the trait tree. Didn't I choose one of these? I remember I chose one of these. That's weird. Maybe I remember wrong, but okay. The Maelstrom. Hold on, look at this. The Maelstrom. Hey, we selected the Maelstrom Grand Company on the last stream, which was a Final Fantasy stream. And the Maelstrom really fits my everything because of the spirally image, the whole vortex vibe that it has going on. That's a great alliteration right there, by the way. Vortex vibe. Picture that. We're gonna go for this. Yeah, it's a solo DPS, basically. Most red lines are solo DPS here. 10 years since... What does it say there? Tite Kubo hung up on it in the manga? Sorry if I misread that. You recommend watching it? It's a good series. It would be a huge undertaking, I think, because there's a lot of... There's a lot of episodes, right? I mean, talking about the anime, I don't know how long the manga is. It's not like as long as One Piece, but it's one of those very long series, right? Oh yeah, about 18 seasons. Yeah, not too much. The 18th is the next one. Okay. Oh man, it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, I'm not one to speak. I recently started watching Star Trek with Enterprise, and like the plan is to watch the entire bloody franchise, and I only ended season 2 recently. I still need to watch the first episode of season 3 of Enterprise, and I also started The Legend of Vox Machina because I'm a maniac. A bunch of things that get started and get paused. I never did finish Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I'm still supposed to be in the middle of it. Yeah, anyway, let's choose the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom, the Maelstrom, whichever one you want to say. I did choose this, I remember. I had First Strike. I do remember this. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe they changed something with the patch today or something. But yeah, here we are. Everything has been picked up again. Here are all the skills on my bar. You retired from Assassin's Creed? Fair enough. Have there been any news about Assassin's Creed lately? I still haven't picked up the RPG games, you know? After all this time, Steve. Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla. I didn't even finish the Chronicles trilogy as I planned to. One day I want to revisit all the games though. I have nearly all of them on PC. I still need to purchase some of them though. Purchase them back. But I have a bunch of them. It would be fun to do it on the stream for sure. But yeah. You sank over 400 hours in Valhalla. Sounds like a good time. To 100% everything? Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Now let's see, let's continue this questline here. If you want to get inside ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕟, I'm the dwarf you need. The Darhans have let my fine harbor sink into filth and disrepair. Any foe of theirs is a friend of mine. A ship came out of the north and has been sitting at anchor for a few days now. From what I can gather, she's called the Irestone, and her captain is a particularly unpleasant-looking Dourhan. If he's planning on taking this elf prince back north on his ship, you'll need to hurry. I overheard the guards at the gate saying the ship wouldn't be long in port. During the day, you will be too visible, but at night, you need not be a burglar to sneak into ℂ𝕠𝕟 undetected. You'll want to stay clear of the night watch or they'll raise the alarm. And this is gonna be an instance. There is another quest I need to do inside ℂ𝕠𝕟, but I'm not sure if I'm able to do it in this instanced version of ℂ𝕠𝕟. We can try anyway. Way too long even for an AC game. That is a long effing time. I mean, you played Skyrim before, Steve. How would you compare it to that? And yeah, this question goes for you maniacs. Like, How many hours do you have in your game that has the most hours? I have over 800 hours right now in Civilization 5, and I'm far from finished. It's never gonna finish, like, with all the mods and stuff. Let me check my Switch very quickly to tell you how much I have in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I have over 560 hours in New Horizons. I picked it back up recently again. I finished my insect collection recently, and I finished the sea creature collection. If everything goes right, next month I'm also going to finish the fish collection, and the only thing left after that will be the art collection on the museum. And that's gonna be a great completionism on that. Still so many other things left to do though, especially in the Happy Home Paradise. You can complete Skyrim the entire map in less than 100 hours, including all DLC and all locations quests, really? Alright, let's see. If you're prepared, let us go. Yosh, ikuzo.
Avothal had been moved from the Dowerhand encampment to a ship preparing to depart for an unknown port in the north. His rescue is paramount to maintaining peace in Ered Luin.
Let me get some mate here. Today I'm drinking the yerba mate. Just pouring some water on it. Oh yeah, on the next ad break I'm probably gonna need to go AFK for a little bit, as I usually do at that time. I have found an intruder, he says. I have found an intruder. I'm trying to make like a more nasty sounding kind of dwarven voice. Difficult for me to do. I feel like I maybe need to take some acting classes for that, or voice acting classes specifically. To be able to like create new voices. The acting is important too, but also creating unique voices. Probably need to do something like that. The Night Watch. So we want to avoid those dwarfs of the Night Watch, right? I just don't remember what happened if they saw you. You just get a bunch of enemies on you, or you fail the quest. That's what I'm not sure about. So we're gonna try not to get spotted. Let's try to avoid getting spotted by these dwarves right here. Wait, speaking of Assassin's Creed. There's no other way to sneak for me, you know, just gotta wait it out. There's also the... oh shoot. They did spot me. What's about to happen then? Our hands to me! That's it, nothing happened. They can spot me all they want, they're not gonna do much to me. Apparently, so... let's face this dwarf if necessary. Well, this just says it's a Dowerhand Seafarer. Let's go for a Vorthal. I might have to fight somebody first here. No, actually no.
Praise Elbereth, one who might be of help.
You are here to free me. Skorgrim Dowerhand has raised a goblin army in the cleft of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕣, and unless we stop him, he will sweep through all the free lands. There is no time to waste, my friend. We will need to defeat the captain and his crew if we are to escape from ℂ𝕠𝕟 with our lives and bring word of the danger which grows stronger within ℂ𝕠𝕟. The captain will soon return. Quickly, untie my hands. We need to escape from here. Let's go, Vorthal. We'll take care of all this. Captain Volund. We sail north, elf. Your time is almost... intruders, attack! Come to my aid, you worthless timbeards. Throw the intruders from my ship, you good-for-nothing sea dogs. Nobody came to his aid. Victory is ours.
The shadow has risen.
We must hurry, Brofast. Skorgrim has assembled an army of goblins within ℂ𝕠𝕟, and though my rescue should end the threat of war between dwarves and elves, I fear that the goblin army will not long remain within that narrow pass. Let us bring this warning out of ℂ𝕠𝕟 into the light of morning, and may our chances for peace also shine bright.
May Gavanen.
We must return now. Let's go. Well, the thok plittens. The blood thickens.
How can I be of service?
The thok plittens. Vorthal is safe, and the promise of peace is much closer than it was. But Ered Luin is not free of the threat of war just yet, Brofast. We must defeat Skorgrim Dowerhand and end his menace, and we must do this quickly, before he can put the second stage of his plan into motion.
Might I take a moment of your time?
I will send word to Matthew Stouthan and ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒𝕒𝕒 of a Vortal's safe return and to warn their masters. There's another brawler right next to me. The free peoples of Ered Luin must unite if they are to drive ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒 and his goblin allies from this land. While Lord Dwalling and Master ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕟𝕤 assemble their forces, I have an urgent task for you, Brofast. The goblins have mustered in ℂ𝕠𝕒𝕒𝕒, and if we are to have any hope of reaching ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕟𝕒, we must thin their ranks. Journey to the outskirts of ℂ𝕠𝕒𝕒𝕒, the valley south of ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕒𝕒, and speak with the dwarf there, ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕒. He will have more instructions for you. Aid him, and Dwalling and ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕒 may have a greater chance for victory. You know, I think I underestimated how many quests there were left, and I probably did this last time as well, when I was doing this as Kaiden. As my minstrel self. Yes, we still need to do ℂ𝕠𝕒𝕒𝕒. There's a lot to do there, but hey. Honestly, I think there's still enough time today to do it. Depending on how much time we go for. I mean, we're not gonna go for a 1 hour stream exactly, so there is that. Let's go towards ℂ𝕠𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒. I'll leave the other quest that goes back to ℂ𝕠𝕒𝕒 for another time. I can always return to Drass's Lodge, and from there I can go to ℂ𝕠𝕒𝕒 and retrieve that stolen bow to continue that quest line. The War Effort Stable Master. Yeah, we have to go to this area. This area with like a lot of enemies on it. Lots of quests of like defeat X amount of enemies. Spiders, goblins, some other creatures there. The little like pest creatures that are like, I forget the names. But those ones that are supposed to be like little pests with like a high-pitched cry or whatever. Like little molds. I forget the name, but we're probably gonna remember. Like you see at the very beginning when you play as a dwarf in the caves. They're right there. They're mostly peaceful creatures in the sense that they don't attack you, but they are pests, so you do need to get rid of them to an extent. So you get some quests that tell you to kill them. As we may have right here. Yes. This area is fun though. It's always fun to have like a lot of enemies and just fight. ℂ𝕠𝕒𝕒𝕒. Got a new deed. Oh, and also, yeah, I mean, let me open my silver present. I forgot. Virtue XP. Yeah, that can go right there. Oh, what about these pants here? Okay, I just gotta sell those.
I would be grateful for your assistance.
Ah, greetings. Welcome to the beautiful ℂ𝕠𝕒𝕒𝕒, the finest stretch of desolate rock and goblin holes in all of the Blue Mountains. If you have come to help, we could certainly use it. Things have gotten worse of late, and now all manner of things are crawling up out of the ground around here. I'd personally be grateful if you could do away with a few of the spiders that infest the area. I used to run patrols in there now and again, but since they showed up, I haven't been able to bring myself to set 1 foot past this barricade. I've been afraid of spiders since I was a wee lad. So what say you? Are you up for the challenge? Or would you rather join me freezing my hinder parts off till the snows come? I'm up to the challenge, my friend. Don't worry, Thrally. I understand fear like that. I gotcha.
I'm grateful for your assistance.
We need to keep our enemies penned within ℂ𝕠𝕒𝕒𝕒 as best we may. The number of goblins seems to grow each day, but our stout barricades have been enough to keep them at bay. However, those vile milk-eyed cave claws have taken to creeping up and burrowing beneath the barricades in the deep of night, and threaten to undermine the walls if we can find a way to stop them. If you could hunt the number of the creatures down, it should serve to put a halt to their incessant digging and gain us time to repair any damage they've already done. This is a dangerous post, but keeping the goblins out of the lowlands is as satisfying as a duty as you could have.
Greetings,
Okay,
traveler.
that's actually an awful voice. I'm not gonna do it like that. I'm trying to do a sort of voice that I heard Matthew Mercer do for his dwarves in Crackhammer for the most part, but I can't quite grasp it. I need to practice it more. Like, I need to rewatch it and do it from there. Let me do another one. Langla sent you? It's a queer sort, that one, but a fine fellow for sending aid. If it thinks you are capable, then I have no reason to keep you from your task. You'll find all manner of foul goblins beyond our barricade here. Do your best to avoid the truly dangerous ones, and be careful not to travel too deeply within the valley. Fearsome are the goblins beyond the great peak at the heart of ℂ𝕠𝕒𝕒𝕒. But as I said, there's a bunch of quests here. There's a lot of them.
I would be grateful for your assistance.
My thanks to you for standing by us and this. You are not here to simply call the local vermin. You want to deal with the real threat. That is to say goblins. That is to say goblins. That's what I meant. The foul things have been bubbling up out of the ground like bees from a kicked hive. I don't rightly know what has gotten them all riled up, nor do I much care, but I believe it is their leader, Gasreep. If you're up for a fight, get in there and break some goblin heads. If we can shatter their morale by defeating their leader, we can pen them in through the winter. The snows ought to block out these passes till spring, and we will be free of them for a long while at least. There tends to be a lot of Scottish and Irish accents. Sometimes I'm good at doing them, sometimes I suck a lot at doing them. It's difficult. Like, of course, I do have limitations in what I can do, like if I get into voice acting. But I gotta try to go outside of my comfort zone, so to speak, to see what I'm capable of, to see what those limitations are. So yeah. Oh, milk eyes. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. We also have to defeat. Oh, I still have this third gear quest. I forgot about this one. Do we have to go back to Torrance Hall? Yeah, we do have to go back to Torrance Hall, but not yet. First, we gotta face this spinner here. Then we'll fight this milk eye over here. Spiders and milk eyes both have to be defeated. At your service and your families. At your service and your families. Those are like my two dwarven voices that are kind of like not that different, but yeah. You send me a DM. Okay, I'll probably check it after the stream, Steve. Since well, I'm busy streaming right now, but yeah. But I'll check it out. Very quick battles, as you can see. Oh, and yes, let's throw a mug at that spinner. Come on, come in, come near me. Yeah. Just flexing my muscles there to increase my power. The brawler is so much fun doing that sort of stuff. What a fun way to do things, you know. I'm not always going to throw a mug though. It's good to open sometimes because it gives you an advantage, but to do it all the time, it's kind of a drag. Waiting for the enemy to also get to me. I'd rather just rush to them, make a beeline to the enemy to start fighting them already. That's what a melee DPS class can be like. A tanking class, though. A tanking class, even if it's melee, sometimes it's a good idea to pull the enemy like that, though. I mean, especially when you're solo. That's what I did with my Guardian a lot. I would use my bow and arrow or crossbow to just pull them. But the real fight is hand-to-hand. So if they're a ranged enemy, I have to go close to them. We don't want to start at range like that. I believe, yeah, that's the leader right there. So let's try not to aggro too many of them. Let's not get cocky. Okay, let them come. Yeah, what I really wanted to do was to avoid also aggroing this other goblin in the background. And I succeeded at that, so that works. And with that, I have defeated Gasreep. Did I have... Is there, by chance, any other quest that makes me go inside there? You know what? Let's go inside there. I have to defeat a lot of these goblins anyway. Melee goblins, ranged goblins. That Stinger is a ranged goblin, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what that Sapper is, though. Don't you walk away from me. Don't you walk away. Yeah, let's fight this Sapper like this. Because they drop their fire for a moment instead of dropping it on me. So it works out. You know, I think I can actually pull several enemies if I want to. I think I can handle multiple enemies. Just gotta avoid getting too ambitious with it. Is there anything useful here? Nothing for me here. So we probably should just get out of here. Gotta be careful here. Did I have any AoE attacks? I think I had one AoE attack that I need to remember. Let's get this Stinger, though. This is a ranged goblin. It seems that they are harder to find than other kinds of goblins.
Oh yeah, we can defeat all the goblins here before we get out. We're good, we're good. Bring it on! Tatakai no toki wa ima, tatakai no toki ga kita. Tatakai no toki da. Yes, yes, yes. Completed Goblin Slayer Advance, really? So how many goblins have I killed? I've killed... Okay, 60 goblins, right. Since it's still a starting area, even the advanced deeds are very simple. So there you go. I'm a true dwarf, slaying goblins left and right. I make all my ancestors proud like that. We didn't need to fight this goblin though. We need 3 more ranged goblins. They may be difficult to find. Gas Rip has respawned. Let's avoid Gas Rip. We don't need to fight that enemy again. Yeah, it's hard to find range goblins. I see one in the distance, but we gotta go through this one first. You know, now that I've been getting more into Vampire the Masquerade, I can't help but think that a Nosferatu vampire could look a lot like the goblins here. That would make perfect sense, actually. Boom! That would be a really good reference for a Nosferatu vampire character. If I ever... You know, one objective that I do have with my tabletop gaming is to become... Well, to give a try to being a DM, a storyteller, game master, whatever you want to call it, right? And see what that's like. Because I've been a teacher before, and I find there's a lot of parallels between one and the other. And to have a world that I create, because I would rather, I would mostly make it be my own world rather than making it an established setting. A multi-dimensional, multiversal world, for sure. In which I surreptitiously incorporate elements of things I like Lord of the Rings, Kamen Rider, you know, what is able to fit into D&D, but, well, changed to fit into the setting, if you will. Or a version that's, like, inspired by that, so to speak. And to see players interact with that world, that sounds like a lot of freaking fun. Like, are you kidding me? So, yeah. And I still have this, like, fantasy setting idea in which there's, like, 12 different elements and 12 different colors representing them. So, you know, you often see stuff like Gandalf the Grey or Radagast the Brown. Or you see in Final Fantasy Black Mage, Red Mage, Blue Mage, White Mage, but they never really cover all the colors of the rainbow. Or at least a lot of colors, right? And it would be fun to have something like a teal mage, an orange wizard, a lime wizard, a pink wizard, right? That's what I would be covering with that. And elements would be represented by each color. And I wanted to make that into a fantasy setting. Sounds very, sounds kind of like, what's the word for it? Kind of like a Teletubby situation, kind of like like stuff for little children, but it wouldn't necessarily be that way. But I would have fun doing something like that, honestly. And yeah, that could be the setting for fantasy novels that I do. I want to get back into writing. Maybe I'll do it this year if I feel froggy. I mean, National Novel Writing Month. I participated in that thing for like 4 years in a row, 5 NaNoWriMos in a row, because I had 2 NaNoWriMos in 1 year. So it's 5 of them, 4 years in a row. The last time, though, was 2016. And now it's like nearly been 6 years since that. So maybe this November, I should go back to NaNoWriMo. Of course, November is not the only time I should be doing writing, but it encourages me to do it more. With Habitican now, it's maybe a good idea to be doing some writing. And maybe this time actually finish a novel. Because I didn't win previous NaNoWriMos. Most of them. Or no, actually, yeah, one. I think all of them, or all but one of them. But I still didn't finish the novels I was writing. Like, I was, I had a lot of freaking words, and the novel is far from finished. So, yeah, maybe I should do a different setting or something different there.
handle it in a different manner, you know? So there's that. Alright, let's go turn in these quests. I still have to defeat one ranged goblin. Hold on, let me see if I can find one. Let's go a little bit further in. I do see... No, never mind. I thought that tree was a goblin encampment. You know, like those poles that they have that look very tribal and very primitive. That is the signal that goblins are in that area. That's what I was talking about. This pole right here with like paint, tribal marking, like some decorations that look very archaic. Somebody was here though. I think there's supposed to be some goblins around here, but oh yeah, there's someone here. Somebody is shooting goblins around here. I only need one stinger. I only need one ranged goblin, and they are not here. Okay, that's funny how that works. But okay, let's get out of here then. I'm looking for a ranged goblin. That's all I need, and then I'll go turn in all the quests. I will be going AFK soon though, so I kind of want to take care of that before I go AFK on the next ad break. That's coming up in about 2 minutes. So let's see if I'm able to do that. That's why I was kind of rushing it. This is a melee goblin, not the one I'm looking for. There's a bat over there. I think I went the wrong way. I think I was supposed to go in from the other side. I'm gonna try to ignore other enemies. Literally the only thing I need is one more ranged goblin, and that's all she sang. But yeah. I went into the wrong side of this valley. Rathteraig. Yeah, there's goblins over there that we can take care of. Blasted goblins. Goblin Slayer would be proud of me for taking care of goblins like this. Sorry, just checking something quickly, everyone. My lights just blinked for a moment. There is a thunderstorm outside, so I'm hoping there's not gonna be a blackout or anything. Where's the... There was a ranged goblin here. What happened to it? Did it get killed by one of the other players? Oh, I think it did. Oh no, here they come. Oh no, other people! I wanted to, just want to fight a stinger. No, don't fight them. I would party up with them, but I literally just need one more. There we go, that's all I needed. Now, what I'm going to do is get out of here by traveling back to Thorin's Hall. So I'm going to go to Condamon, and from there I'm going to go to Thorin's Hall because I have to turn in a quest over there too. Which is bringing that third gear to Bavor. Bavor, I mean. With that little accent on the A, I think it's supposed to be Bavor, the pronunciation. So I'll take the fast travel there. And this way I'm going to go AFK for a little bit. And then I'll be back. I think that will work out nicely. Let's go to the stable master then. Alright, everyone. As always, we're gonna have some ads in a few minutes while I am AFK. But as always, everyone, stay connected to the Tachigin Temple. I'll be back. Give me a second here. Alright, I'll be back. Dimensional Tachigin Kaiden. Welcome to the channel. You want to see more passion like that? Hit that follow button and hit that little heart and become a superstar maniac. Or you can also take it a step further and subscribe. There's my sales pitch. No, seriously. I gotta showcase my superstardom like that. I can already do a video with what I'm doing right now. But I think they may be better if I get more of a following.
Otherwise, people are not gonna care for this random to just stare at your face like that. Stare into your soul in this way. Like so. Yeah. Like, why would a random person just see the beauty and madness of the cosmos like this? Why would they? Now, I can't commit to subscriptions like that right now. Like, yeah, I could have a month and then just cancel it, but I hate doing that. Especially because it's gonna be a rabbit hole for me, and then after that month, I'm just gonna be... I want to play this game, but I can't play it anymore. I'd rather not play it in the first place and just avoid that. No, give me my game back. I'd rather just avoid that, you know? It's the blasted rabbit hole. 60, but let's try 49. Yes, we got it! I didn't expect to get it! That's what I'm talking about! That's what I'm talking about! Let's go! I have to choose which one. A beehive chimp. A pair of brat bumper. It's one of those baby... He called you a baby back bitch with this shirt. Are you able to sit? There you go. There you go. Now it is a full party, as my friend deserves more visitors. It was a party of 4 for my birthday. We need to make it a party of 4 for Tom as well. Oh, yes. Call you a baby back bitch. Your life's a joke, you're broke, your low life's DOA. I actually thought they were saying something way. Something way, so I got it wrong. Your life's a joke, you're broke, your love life's DOA. Okay. Funny, we're just chilling, singing friend songs while we're just slaying sickle flies with a... What do I have? A sword? With a blade and a lute. That's what being a minstrel is like, you see? We sing while we slay, baby. Oh yes, that's what the minstrel life is like.
Outstanding, sir.
Thank you very much. Of course it's outstanding. I am an outstanding individual. It reflects in everything I touch, in everything I do.
No Jedi will be able to stand against.
I think there is a way. Doesn't seem like there is. Oh, I love blowing people up like that. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That's what I'm talking about. It's important. It's important to see if you can interact with the environment in this game. Oh, what's up with her? Look at that glitch. She's still standing. It's a standing corpse. And yes, we sent some cards. Lightsworn Judgment. If this card sent from the last month, you can add 1 Judgment Dragon from your deck to your hand. Ah! Yes, so that answers my question. Well. Let's summon this bad boy here. I think we have everything we need to win the duel very soon. If not this turn. Lightsworn Saber. Oh, nice. When this card is sent from your deck to a graveyard, you can target one Lightsworn monster you control, equip this card to that target. Now we're doing some good combos. Oh, hell yes. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's not attack that corporal first. It's a silver enemy. Oh, geez, we have a lot of enemies aggroed. Do we have anything? Yeah, I figured. I got the feeling there was something on the environment. Oh, yes, that I could use. Did you see that? Now, that's good crowd control right there. That's what I call crowd control. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, pay attention to the environment. Pay attention to the environment. It was all red and with all those... Whoa! Weaver?
to you? Did you fall? Mohas has been defeated. What happened? But yeah, there was a... Oh, the elevator. Did the elevator crush you? I come back and your body is just there and your droid is just looking at you. That's priceless. You just thought you could survive it. Oh, you jumped. You jumped. Okay, okay. Mohas has been defeated. Defeated by gravity. Yeah, for example, like the jump I'm making now. But that one was higher. Yeah. Defeated by gravity. Plateau. Keep going until you see the knights. The training grounds aren't far from there. That is all. You'll take the mission then? Did you see that in the background? Did you see that, like, that gigantic tree thing walking in the background? I think that was a player pet or something. Did you see that thing? Hey, that. Yeah, so you will be judging WoW based on last year, Shadowlands. Oh, rest in peace. That's gotta be a little clip right there. I love it when that happens. You know it. If you've been here before, you know it. When they just fall off the stage or... Yeah. Yeah, the caveat to... Nah, I'm good. Okay, so we're gonna go for a treasure hunt. Oh, nice, very nice. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Give me my shovel. Gotta run. Gotta run. I don't have time to talk to anyone. Is this it? Yes! Okay, treasure found. Oh, whoops. Hold on, let me pick this up. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You love to see it. This is the second time this has happened to me, in which the treasure is literally right there. Right there. Ah, that's so funny. That is so funny. But it happens. It can happen. Doo-doo. Hello, Raymond? In this game. Like... Ah, it's so beautiful. Tocino, there you are, Bacon. There you are, brother. You came at a good time. As we're coming back from a 90-second ad break. Oh my goodness, that was hilarious. I just love that ability so much. Let's use it again. Let's use it again. Ah, so much fun. Sa, kogeki. Sandaizu no kogeki. Now, henshin, mask change. And that's gonna be the end of the duel. There are some beautiful one-turn kills from this deck sometimes. It's just the best. I activate the effect of Elemental Hero on its Neos to increase the attack of Kamikaze by 2500. The attack is now 5600. Hissatsu waza, Rider Kick! Kamen Rider Kamikaze. Rider Kick. Warewari no shori da. Oh, that is wonderful. That is wonderful. That's why I love the mask heroes, because I get to say that their finisher moves are Rider Kick. And we only aggroed one bear. That's funny. I thought both of them were going to come after me. Alright. Let's go for this next one. Bear versus bear. You're just gonna have to bear with me for a moment as I load my attack. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. Oh, man. Big brains to play 2 Civ games at once and alternate? Oh no, Beijran, you may be joking, but that's something I want to do someday. I actually want to do that someday, you know? I'll have to make one of those windowed, but I could do that. And you know, I have... Actually, hold on. Big brain. Actually, I have 3 monitors. So one day, I want to play 3 different Civilization games. Civilization 4, 5, and 6. And I want to see what that's like. Big brain, eh?
Oh, yes, that would be the best thing ever. The best. No, seriously, I would like to... Yeah, as always, I hope you enjoy seeing me be an absolute maniac in those clips. There's a reason I chose them. My Star Twin, Biba! Star Twin, Star Twin! Okay, Biba, you're at work. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for lurking. You probably can't hear me. Star Twin! Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Biba. Let me give you a shout out. Let me give a shout out to Biba. She's an idol that has like, hey, what happened to my shout out command? What happened to the shout out command? There you go. She's an idol VTuber that is also themed after stars, so she's my Star Twin. I hope to have a collab with her soon. But yeah, check her out. She's wonderful. Now, where were we? Oh yes, we have to turn this in at Torrance Hall. Inside Torrance Hall proper. So let me get a mount and we'll get to it immediately. Welcome! You have come at a most fortuitous time, as they say here in the game. And if you are coming into the channel, you have indeed come at a most fortuitous time. Welcome, ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕦𝕤. I am the multi-dimensional ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕟𝕤 Kaiden, a sentient star cluster in VTuber idol form for your entertainment. It's a good time to come in because I just came back from a break. An ad break, an AFK break as well, and we're continuing with the quest lines we're doing right here. We're playing with a brawler, punching enemies in the face and in other parts of their body as well. Yeah! We're continuing this quest line right here. We have we just slew a bunch of goblins, birds, and spiders and other kinds of creatures.
Well met, friend.
This gear fit too easily. I wonder if I made a mistake. Oh well, no matter. There are 2 more gears to find. Let's see, what should I get here? Well, Bavor's boots. Oh yeah, let's get those boots. They are really good.
I would be grateful for your assistance.
Sorry, not Bavor. Bavor is how I should say it. The 4th missing gear is going to be a bit of a problem. You see, it was kept here in Torrance Halls, and the confounded Darhands took it when they left, as they were forever trying to get into that vault while they were here. From what I understand, the 4th gear is in a chest in ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕠𝕟, the last town the Darhands still control. ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕟 is on the river east of ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠. I'm not sure exactly where you'll find the gear, but I would not be surprised if it was well guarded, as the Darhands know very well that it is essential for getting into the vault. Okay, I am so glad I came here to turn this in, because now I have 2 things to do in ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠. Instead of having to go back and forth, now I can do both of them there. But first we're gonna go back to ℂ𝕠𝕟 and turn in the quests over there, and see how they are. A lot of other players around here, which is great to see. Both dwarf and elven. Although in this area you're gonna see more dwarfs because it's the dwarf starting area. The elves rather start in a different area, which would be Kellondim, Duiland. It's when I was around there that we saw the others, especially in ℂ𝕠𝕟. There seemed to be a duo going on there. A party of 2 people doing things. So there's that. Oh yeah, to go to ℂ𝕠𝕟, I should take the horse to ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠. So yeah, we should take that. Let's get back to ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕠. Every time I see that name, I just think of the Siege of ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠. It's the skirmish I've done the most for some reason. No particular reason, I guess. Or maybe I have the most fun with it. Even solo, like, it's fun to do. So it's great. It's great like that. I'm so glad to be back to LOTRO. But I will say though, there is a chance I might take a hiatus from the game again, focusing on other things. I think next week there's a huge likelihood that the Dragon Ball Fortnite collab goes live.
because Dragon Ball Super Superhero has its international release. So there's a chance. There's a chance we'll see that go live, and it would be a good opportunity to stream Fortnite again. A collab would be great too, if we can do it. But I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough V-Bucks to get any Dragon Ball skin whatsoever, so it would be kind of pointless to have one that is dedicated to Dragon Ball like that, when it's also, you know, not even using the Dragon Ball skins. That's also a thing I was considering doing when the Obi-Wan Kenobi series was coming out. New episodes every week. Like, I wanted to get the skin, but I didn't have enough V-Bucks. And I'm not gonna spend money for more V-Bucks than the ones that I already have. Maybe if I grind it to get a few more V-Bucks from the Battle Pass, because I still need to grind a little bit more on that. I'm not playing Fortnite as frequently as I did before. I'm just not. But I'm still playing it here and there. It's been a few days actually. Maybe it's been a week already since the last time I played. So yeah, I need to get back on it. I mean, I got back to it recently after a 2+ week absence, and then every game I was in the top 10, maybe even top 3 for every single game. And one of those I won. I picked up a crown there at the end, and boom! Good game, baby, #1. I posted it right there on Twitter, the clip. It was great. I feel so proud of that. I feel like an epic pro gamer for that. So yeah, I have decent skills at Fortnite. Mostly in zero build, but I've been able to hold decently on build mode too. I remember a nice victory I had earlier that I also posted a while ago. I was using a snap skin. And the fort building was real, it was there. And I did decently, you know. The other player I think had about the same skill level when it came to building than me. Like, I am not I don't go into the extreme meta that some people get when it comes to building. Like, they built a hell of a fort just 3 stories above you, 3 level, a 3-tiered building right off the bat, like instantly. I can't do that, and I don't know if I want to bother learning to do that. Never liked it. I never liked it. Ironically, I feel like it takes away from what I like about Fortnite, and I say ironically because one may argue that one of the distinguishing features of Fortnite is that. But well, zero build kind of proves it differently. Which is why I gave my hot take the other day about Apex Legends. Like, some people say, yeah, there's no solo mode in Apex Legends, but if you put that, you know, it's not really Apex Legends anymore if you do that. But they said the same thing about build mode in Fortnite. So my take is that solo mode in Apex Legends is what zero build mode is to Fortnite. So I hope they implement that someday. I mean, they had that Super Sentai and Ultraman collab. Not sure if they've already done it, but I ended up abandoning Apex because it just wasn't for me. And well, anyway, with my computer, it's not that viable to stream it all the time.
At your service, and your families.
Huh! Nothing like a rousing tale of goblin slaying to warm you up on a cold day. Well done, Brofast. With your help, we shouldn't have too many problems keeping the goblins at bay till the pass is filled with snow for the winter. After that, it will be up to the leaders at Gundam and Doran's Hall to figure out what we'll do about them come next spring. Yeah. I can't like, one thing that I struggle with, that I need to learn to do better, is have a different cadence and way of saying things. When I try to do these different voices. Let me equip this. Oh no, wait. There we are. Yeah, I need to sell some stuff. I forgot about that. Well done, Brofast. That should keep those vermin at bay for a while and give us a chance to patch up the barricades before the goblins have another try at us.
At your service,
and
your families.
The whole barricade guard, both of us, thanks to you, Brofast. But I am personally indebted to you for killing those 8-leg horrors. Now, the less said of them, the better.
Well met, friend.
Tell Langlas at his cabin that all is well and the way is prepared. Yes, indeed. So we can go over there. And the Keledul stuff we can leave for later after this. One of those is gonna take me a little bit beyond Keledul. What is this area?
Oh, and then there's, what is this quest? Hold on. Ruins to the southwest of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕟. Huh. I haven't done that one, and it's a small fellowship quest, but it's level 7. I think I can probably just pull it off, you know. I'm twice the level for that, I guess. I don't think I left it for later intentionally, though. I think I just forgot that the quest was there. But okay. Let's get back to Thrassy's Lodge and talk to Langlass. I think we're gonna see... We may just be at the point in which we conclude the prologue in the main quest. In the epic book. So if that is the case, well, let's go. Let's go. Let's get going with it. But we still have some quests after that. And if it works out, then we'll definitely have some extra time for the Farmer's Fair, which is great. Can't remember what the last thing I did on it was, or when the last time I did the Farmer's Fair was, like, what year it was, you know? It's been a minute. It's rained since then. Must have been like 2 or 3 years ago. Maybe. I definitely didn't do it last year. And yeah, if I recall correctly, it's the one that has like an ice cream quest and some food quest also. Well, it's called the Farmer's Fair, right? But there's one in which you like deliver ice cream, sort of.
What do you need?
You have done well, Brofast. Once the dwarves and elves have arrayed their forces, the assault on ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕟 will begin.
Would you do something for me?
Dwalin has sent many Longbeards marching to ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕟, and Doron Whitethorn has dispatched many elf warriors of his own. Skorgrim sought to divide the peoples of Ered Luin, but his actions have only strengthened their resolve to stand against him. Skorgrim Dourhand will die in ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕟, Brofast. While the elves and Durin's folk draw away the greater part of the goblin army, you will enter behind their lines and join up with Avorthal. When you have readied yourself, return to me, and I will show you the path to Avorthal. And it is now! The time is now! But first let me buff myself with a little bit of food. We have trail food, we have cooked food, and last but not least, we have fortifying food. The triple threat,
Greetings.
the Holy Trinity. It is time! The combined armies of the dwarves and elves have already begun their assault on the cleft of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕟. Avorthal awaits you within the valley. We must go. Yosh, tatakai no toki da. Ikuzo.
The combined forces of Lord Dwalin of Thorin's Hall and Duron Whitethorn of Dweland prepare to march upon the goblin army of
ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕟. I am ready, Brofast. We will find Skorgrim Dourhand and drive the fell creature not only from ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕟, but from Ered Luin itself. Follow me! I'm following you, my friend. I'll punch them in the face, in the groin, everywhere. As the brawler that I am. Avorthal, I was starting to think you were leaving all the goblins to me. Not at all, my friend, but look to your blade, for we have guests. Come on, then. So much fun doing this as a brawler. Everybody else with their weapons, and I'm the only one just fighting with bare fists like that. Or with a knee like that. A knee to the face, a knee to the back. Take care, Avorthal. We will have many tales to tell when this is over. I'm sure we will, my friend. Somebody's gonna die, though. A fine hit! Well done, my friend. Save some goblins for me. Your axe may yet see service once I run out of arrows. The elf champion says, they are preparing a fresh attack. Be ready. We stand with you, Geltin. Where is their main force? Trying to read all the dialogue. Sorry if I rushed through it a little bit. Sometimes I had to like speed up through the dialogue a little bit, if that makes any sense. Punch out, baby. It's Punch Out LOTRO. What a crossover. Matthew Stouthead is in trouble. We need your aid. Lead the way, Master Dwarf, and we will follow. Lead the way. Longbeard champion. Bunch of champions in here. He's the Longbeard heavyweight champion. He just needs a belt to represent his championship.
The goblins are regrouping. Hold them off and I will call out their positions.
Leave it to us. Oretachi ni makasero. Wareware ni makasero.
More goblins to the left.
Oh, they seem to have inflicted poison on me or something. Do you smell something?
Suppers!
Ooh, careful with the sapping.
Well done. I have returned with reinforcements, Matthew. The day is not won yet, though. There are more goblins ahead. You should rest a moment, though, before pressing ahead.
I think you are right. Let us rest a while. Yes, Avorthal.
Stay a moment. Stay a moment.
I feel rested enough to continue. Let us continue our search for Skorgrim Dourhand. Wait, something is not right here.
Goblins on the cliff above us! Hurry, follow me! Get rid of those goblin spearmen or we'll be done for!
Yep, it was a little ambush there. I remember this part. I remember this part. We'll take care of these snipers here. Just punch snipers in the face. That's how you get rid of them, apparently. As a brawler, at least. As a brawler. Bring them on. I'll throw a mug at them right there. In their face. Actually, I think we didn't need to fight these, maybe. We could have avoided the combat. Ah, this brings back memories. That's great to hear, Erurin. And hello there. How go your 2 weeks? Did you finish the Middle-earth Marathon? Happy Wednesday. Hope you have been well, Erurin. In the middle of all that stuff you were doing. We're having a lot of fun just punching goblins in the face over and over. What is this ability? Oh, an AoE? Okay. That might be an AoE skill right there that I could use. I need to remember to do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump ahead to start the combat first. Careful with the sapper. So much fun just punching, 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 punching. Like that. Sometimes doing a knee to the face. Avorthal! The goblins have captured the woman. Your father led some elves and dwarves to rescue Sarah Oakhart. He never returned. My father is strong. Do not fear for him. Let us rest for a moment before we proceed. Ah, the blasted Sarah effing Oakhart.
The shadow must fall.
I am ready to move on, bro, fast. We must find and rescue this Sarah Oakhart. Once she's safe, we can continue our search for Skorgrim. Perhaps we'll find my father up ahead and can lend him our aid, though I am sure he has little need of our blades. Don't be so overconfident. Let us go. Sarah Oakhart up to no good again. Yoshi, 行くぞ。戦いの時だ。行くぞ。戦いの時は今。戦いの時が来た。Enmity of the Goblins completed. Not bad. Moero! You are most welcome. Oh, sorry. There she is. Quickly, we must save her. You are most welcome. You should leave this place at once. Thank you, dear. I felt sure I would meet my end at the haunts of those awful goblins. That's my old lady voice, I guess. Now, bro, fast. Let's find Skorgrim and finish this. Father! Avorthal, no. Stay back. It is a trap. Ah, we can handle them. Don't worry about us.
Hold, my friends. This has been an amusing exercise, but now it is over. Ered Luin is weak, and that is enough. I have business now in Breland. War is coming,
And Sulu, all of Middle-earth shall born. You are defeated, Skorgrim. The dwarves and the elves stand against you.
Now you can kill them. We will take care of them instead. Let's do that beautiful AoE punch. I think we did some good damage there. Our fight is not yet at its end. And I see your message, Arurin. I'll read it after this. We gotta concentrate. More enemies are upon us. Not anymore, I think. Oh yeah, here they come, here they come. Gonna throw a mug in their face. Actually, yeah, I kinda need to go to them. Well, there we are. Father, how badly are you hurt? Don't worry about me, my son. I fear for the lands to the south. And that's how you go to Breland from this quest line.
Sweet-eyed Melon.
Skorgrim has escaped Brofast, but I think Ered Luin will be safe from him now, at least for a time. For that, I feel the combined assault of dwarves and elves was a success. It will be a long while before we know the full cost of our actions here. Many good people have fallen in Rathtarag this day. I will tend to my father's wounds, and then together we can report to Langlass and tell him what has happened here today. We should now return to Langlass.
Saruman's treachery has delayed me too long. I can only hope that Frodo and Sam have left the Shire. Without my aid, their road will be a perilous one. Frodo must rely upon the Rangers and your prowess to see him to the end.
That was the first week, which was an absolute blast. Wonderful. Starting your third week of break now, am I going to a fourth week as there are some minor delays on your project? That being said, your return is very near at hand. I hear you. I hear you. Gonna drop me a hosting alert, thank you for that. As you get to some of your own stuff, next time you see me, I may be very different. I am very looking forward to it, Arurin, you elven maniac. Best of success in that.
What can I do for you?
Many good dwarves and elves perished at Rathtarag, Brofast. And though Skorgrim was not defeated, he has fled, and his threat has abated for now. I am worried about the lands to the south. If Skorgrim was able to cause so much harm in Ered Luin, he can surely cause as much or more in Breland or the Lone Lands. I fear that we have not seen the last of Skorgrim Downhand. We must send word to my captain. He will know what to do. But you must leave right away, Brofast. Are you prepared? Well, not quite yet. Hold on. What should I get here? These gloves. The gloves look really good. Smith Legar. I'm gonna get the gloves. Threk Mundar, they're called.
Stay a moment.
Come here, Brofast, and listen well. My captain, a ranger they call Strider, must be notified of the threat posed by Skorgrim. A shame you can't stay to enjoy our victory. Travel far to the east, to a place that men call Breetown. There you should seek out Barleyman Butterbur. He's the owner of a tavern called the Prancing Pony, where Strider has lodged in the past. If Strider is there, Barleyman can help you find him. If not, you can bed down for the night and you can continue your search in the morn. It's a long journey to Breland, Brofast. Do not tarry, for Skorgrim is on the march. Well, this is gonna be left for another time. Completely another time. It's still part of the prologue technically, but we are gonna do like the other quests now. That's what we're gonna focus on. As we are indeed reaching the end of things here in Ered Luin for this character. And with that is a character of every single class created. And taken out of at least the prologue part of the story. And after this, the focus is gonna switch a little bit, I should say. But we are gonna go back to Khel-Dul, but not in the instanced area, but just like the regular version of it, and do a bunch of things in there. I really need to get some repairs and some junk sold before I forget. I should have done it when I went back to Thorn's Hall, but next time I guess. Let's mount up to get there faster. Faster, sorry. My accent gets funky sometimes, you know it. And if you don't, welcome to the Tajigen Temple. I guess you could say I'm multidimensional because of my accent as well. Even my accent is multidimensional, you see? Itta hasa, ore wa Tajigen da. Ore wa Tajigen. Ore-sama. Kono ore-sama. Sasuga kono ore-sama. Let's fight here then. Just punch after punch after punch. Jab, 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 jab. Did you see that? Alright, we are looking for two things. One which is a missing gear and one which is a missing bow. You have discovered the spire of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕟. Let's see. Yes, I wanted to do that AoE attack. That's what it really boiled down to right there. Beautiful stuff. There's a lot of stuff for scholars here. Too bad I'm not a scholar with this character. Nor do I plan to be. Yeah, with... I think my minstrel self, Kaiden, is going to be a scholar. I think that's how we're gonna do it, but at the same time, I need to farm a lot of scholarly stuff because I haven't fully committed to doing that profession with him, with me. Now, the thing we're looking for maybe is in that chest. There's a lot of enemies here, but that looks to be what we're looking for. It looks very guarded. It looks to be very notable as well, and the quest ring was leading around this area, so that's probably what we're looking for. Let's see. We found the missing 4th gear. We need another thing, which is this stolen bow. And it's around this area. Let's fight these armsmen. See if anything comes of it, by any chance. How is it that we collect the bow? Is it like somewhere around here? Does an enemy drop it by any chance? Or no, actually the bow I think is on the outside. I think I'm remembering, yeah. Yes, I think this dwarf I'm looking for, this Starkath, is outside of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕟 actually, like on the very outskirts of the area. So we should go over there. We should go over there. Let's go, bring it on. I'll fight all of you. Not at once, but I'll fight all of you. Yeah, let's go, let's go. It's just so much fun to fight as a brawler. It's one of those classes in which you really want to be fighting. I mean, that's what it's all about. Like, yeah, fighting in an MMORPG is bread and butter, but sometimes you don't want to fight, you want to take a different approach to things maybe, right? Or do a different activity, but with this class, it's a different story. But yeah, around this area, there he is, there's the scoundrel. Come to Papa Bro fast, come to me. Come, you scoundrel, let's fight. Tatakai no toki da! Sa a, koi! Kagatte koi! Haha! Sono mama shine! Die like that. Oh man, I'm still in the beginning stages of my Japanese learning journey. All that being said, maybe saying a lot of Japanese phrases, but even with all that, I'm still in the very early stages of the journey. I'm just really bad at managing my time for these sorts of things. Duolingo has helped me immensely because it's easy to pick up a lesson or something, but yeah, at the same time, like, I gotta do more than that. That's how I started learning it actually, and it's the reason why Hiragana I mostly picked up well. Like, I started it outside of Duolingo, so I'm very curious to see what it's gonna be like when I start katakana on Duolingo. Like, how long it's gonna take me to learn all those characters. Because I need more than that. It's different for every learner, but I'm, in general, a slow learner, I think. And this is no exception.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
You recovered the bow from Starkath. You have my thanks, bro, fast. I have not much but my name, so my name is precious to me. I could not have lived with the shame of dishonoring ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕟's princely gift.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help me?
I have been thinking, bro, fast. After all the trouble with Starkath over the bow, I don't believe I am worthy of it, especially since I could not even hold on to it. Please go back to ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕟 and explain why I can't accept his bow. He may still be at Duilon to the south of Gondaman. I am a disappointment to my own folk and to the honor of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕟's gift. I remember how this questline ended, but let's see if we can go to Duilon if we have the fast travel. We don't have the fast travel, but I think I have the all access thingy, right? I'm just gonna use the writ of special passage because
I'm lazy like that.
At your service.
Hey, wait a
and your
minute.
families.
Shouldn't I have that open now? Wait a minute. I just used the writ of special
I am
passage.
At your service.
That should be able to work. What the hell? That's not fair. Hold on, let me log out and see if I can probably bugged out. Let me log out and then log back in. I used the writ of special passage. It should open that up, right? It should open that up. That's so weird. Hey, SSG, what is going on? I'm going to sue you. I'm gonna contact my lawyer. I need to contact Phoenix Wright for this. Yeah, that's a case he's gonna pick up, right? Can you imagine defending something like this? You are not a clown. You are the entire circus, Miles Edgeworth would say.
Greetings, traveler.
That is really wrong. I should be able to travel there. I'm not sure why it didn't work. Okay, it says all known travel routes, regardless of the restrictions, are available and free. So I guess I just wasted it. Oh well. I mean, I don't think I would have used it otherwise anyway. So that's a very useless thing then. So yeah, there you are. Well, pity. We're just gonna have to go there manually, so to speak. That is very rotten. What good is the writ of special passage then? It's not that much good if it's gonna be like that, I think. So yeah, I guess I wasted something that wasn't that valuable anyway. Well, no big deal. Let's just get going there. Just like liberates me from like doing it myself like this. I mean, I can auto run if I want to do it like that. I do aggro that Hendravolt though. That's a big difference. I would not be aggroing any enemies if I were on the fast travel. But I see Dwillon there in the distance, I believe. Yeah, we can go from here. The important thing is to talk to this person, Tengler. And then we're also gonna go back to Thorin's Gate as soon as we can, and that I should be able to have the fast travel to that, the stable master travel at least to that, and turn in the next part of the quest I'm doing there. The 4th gear, because there's still one more I need to collect. And I get the feeling I'm gonna have to return to one of these areas, maybe Ratharig, to turn that in. What is this quest ring? The housing quest, okay. Why do I still hear combat music? Maybe I do need to log out for that. Yeah. Probably will need to log out and log back in. I don't care. There we go. Oh no, wait. No, sorry, I was gonna say the combat music is out, but no. Anyway, let's just continue the quest. Let's just continue.
What do you need?
He feels unworthy? Did Kelleran think that I gave my bow to him upon a whim? I did not give that bow idly to the first man I met.
Stay a moment.
Kelleran bears the blood of the Rangers of the North, and the name of a great hero is amongst his forebears. A man I was proud to call my friend and companion. Perhaps Kelleran is young as men count the years, but then all men are young by my count. In ages past, I honored my fallen companion with a sword placed at his grave amongst the mounds of the Edain. It may be that the sword can yet be found in that place. It bears the motto Elvelon, or Elf Friend, in the tongue of men. Perhaps if you find the sword, that will convince young Kelleran not to spurn my gift. I think another way to remove this glitch of the combat music is to just get in combat, and then when I leave that combat by actually defeating the enemy, the music goes away. But okay, we have to go all the way there to the north of the area to go to where I need to go. Let's appreciate the scenery here, that statue over there. The elven areas are always very easy on the eyes. Very good stuff. Look at that crystal there, lighting up the area. An amethyst sort of crystal, or lamp. That's my sort of thing, of course. That's my sort of thing. So of course I love this area. On very lovely horse, we got the, what's the name of this mount? Stella, but what was the name of, like, the mount itself? Steed of Starlight, so yeah, another thing that fits me very well indeed. There's also an outfit that goes with it, I think, but I'm not wearing it on this character. But every character has this steed. I forgot what I got it for. It was something that they gave to every player, I think. It was either for one of the expansions that is now available to everyone, or I don't remember what it was. If you know, do let me know in the chat. Put it in the chat there if you know more than me about that. But alright, we have a sword to collect. And we are on level for it, actually. It's level... No, it's one level above me, level 15, so we should not underestimate the enemies in the area. Yeah, it sounds about right that I end up being like level 14 or 15 by the time I finish everything in Ered Luin. Usually, level 15 is like the last level on paper for the starting areas. On paper. For example, the next quest I have is considered level 15 in the main quest storyline, so there is that. But sometimes you end up being under-leveled. Not over, sorry, under-leveled if you only do the main story. That never happens to me though, because I'm always doing every single quest. Even if it makes everything take much longer than it should. Even if I've done those quests already like 3-4 times before, or even half a dozen times, who knows. I just do them. Unless it's very special circumstances like... oh, there it is. I didn't expect it to be here, actually. But it's right here. We may have to face an enemy or two. Let's see. I thought some white or something was just going to pop up. Okay. Yeah, the only other way to go back is the same way I came here. By just mounting up and going down there. My milestone hasn't cooled down yet, otherwise I would use that to maybe go to ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒 and from there be able to go to ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕟. Oh, actually no, I wouldn't be able to because I didn't synchronize the stable master. I need to do that too. I probably should have done that. Oh well. Whoops. But, well, I have to go to Thras's Lodge now actually, not to ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕟. But yeah, I probably should have synchronized the stable master in ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕟. I forgot about that. Oh well. I was so focused on continuing the questline that I forgot to do that. Oh well. It happens, maniacs. If I ever forget something on the stream, always feel free to remind me. That's partly why I have the casual playthrough tag. Also, speaking of tags, I just remembered custom tags are supposed to be coming soon to Twitch. And I say coming soon because I thought they were there already because Twitch sent me an email telling me about them, and they were phrasing it in a way, well, to me, it kind of gave me the implication that they're already live, but they're not. Because I tried putting some of them and they're not there. I'm probably gonna put something like VSinger as a custom tag, because they're also raising the limit to be 10. So all the tags I have right now, VTuber, casual playthrough, backseating allowed, chatty, anime, they're going to stay. But I'm also gonna add new ones like Singer, VSinger, singing maybe. Is there a tag already like that says singing? There is a tag that says singing actually. But they haven't done the limit increase yet. It just gave me a notification that I can only do 5 maximum. So they haven't done the changes yet. Because the mail didn't have a date for that. They didn't tell me.
I'm sorry.
I need to check.
Did you need something?
What is this? Surely not another gift. Nay, this is something else, is it not? What is the significance of this old sword? This is the sword of my ancestor. You say he was a friend and companion of ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕟. Now I understand. He gave me the bow in honor of my great-grandfather. What? You think the gift was made to me, not to my forebear? Well, it may be you are right, despite all. It will be a challenge to live up to those bygone glories, but perhaps someday I will be able to wield the bow without shame. Do your best, my friend, do your best. Ooh, let's get those griefs. That will be good. Great heavy armor right there. And that is the end of that questline. I remember these quest lines as being longer, but the first time you ever experience a quest, it always feels longer.
I am at your service.
The first experience for like anything in general. I think that's what it is. I need to equip... Oh, there you go. I can actually equip them while I'm doing The stable master travel. I thought it was gonna say that I'm too busy to do that. Maybe I misremember, or maybe they changed that. I'm not sure, but there you are. All right, while we're waiting here, let me drink some mate. At your service and your families. Now I have 3 dwarf characters. 2 of them are regular dwarfs, and 1 of them is a stout axe dwarf. Oh yes. My stout axe dwarf is a champion. My other regular dwarf is a hunter. Bolston, my main character. One of these days, if I go for another D&D session than the one I'm going for, I might play a dwarf again, do my dwarven voice there, and be a dwarf cleric again. I don't know why I'm obsessed with playing a dwarf healer for some reason. I also created a dwarf priest in World of Warcraft. I don't know, I guess it's just something that I sort of chose randomly, and because it was like one of the first ever like random select class race combinations I ever did, it just stuck with me. You know, your first time always sticks with you, so to speak. Don't take that out of context. But yeah. But yeah, something about that, I don't know.
At your service and your families.
There you are, there's that quote. At your service and your families. Let's go to Thorn's Gate again. And we still have to go all over Ered Luin here, I think. But let's see what comes up. Actually, yeah, I have to go to this area here. Close to Sarnur. But we're not going there. I don't remember what Sarnur was. I think Sarnur is an instance or an instanced area that's much, much higher level than anything else here in Ered Luin. So we won't be focusing on that anytime soon. If anybody remembers what that is, do let me know in the chat, as always. But yeah. So where was I? What was I talking about? I was talking about Twitch tags. Yeah, if there are any other tags that you think can fit me, let me know. For the custom tags that we're gonna have in the future. Singer, VSinger. I probably will have both, maybe. I don't know. Maybe bilingual? I think that tag already exists, actually, but... a bilingual stream. No, bilingual does not exist. I think it doesn't exist, so that would be a good one. Multilingual could be good too, but I think for the most part you want to be using multilingual when it's more than 2 or 3. So you have already bilingual and trilingual, and after that you want to use multi, right? Maybe I should put multi-dimensional. But yeah, if I could, going back to the tabletop stuff I was talking about, if I could just like play a different tabletop session every day of the week, I would just do that. Maybe a different game or different instances of the same game, so different versions of D&D and Vampire the Masquerade, but there are others that have gotten my interest. Numenera looks extremely interesting, really fun sci-fi fantasy sort of thing. Science fantasy, you can maybe call it. It's a fantastic, no pun intended, it's a wonderful premise for it. So basically what happens is that nanotechnology got developed in the future, but a lot of civilizations rose and fell, about 12 civilizations I think, and you know, civilization kind of tries to pick up again, they reach a medieval sort of era again, but this time the nanotechnology that was developed previously was developed to such an extent that it just remained everywhere across the planet and across space, across the universe even. But the thing is, these people that are now developing civilization again are not aware of the past, and they're certainly not aware that technology was like this. It's not something they're gonna understand. So as far as they know, all the stuff that they're doing with nanotechnology is magic. And that's the premise behind Numenera, and that sounds... I love that. I love that. I cannot put it into words beyond I just love that. That is actually the premise for a novel from Doctor Who, actually. I guess I'm kind of saying it as a spoiler, but... because I think it's supposed to be a twist in the book, but... it's a premise for a Doctor Who novel in which the first Doctor, Ian, Barbara, and Susan, which is very early in their adventures too, by the way, I read the novel. They go to this planet that's apparently very like fairy tale-like, very fantasy medieval-like. They can use magic apparently, but it turns out that they had nanotechnology that was developed ages ago. They just never knew about it. And eventually the doctor and company just uncover that and reveal everything, and they remove the nanotechnology and the magic is gone. So after that, civilization has to adapt, but they don't stick around for that. They live in the TARDIS for that reason, but you know, something like that sounds really fun. Not a lot of people play Numenera though, at least not in Roll20, not from what I saw. So I'd have to go out of my way to look for a group, but not gonna do that yet.
At your service and your families.
There's a quote again. Well done. I have this fitted in a moment. Get in there. Fit, blast you. Oh, my thumb. Well, I'll have it in soon. There's only one gear left to go. We have a little bit of lag.
Greetings, traveler.
Ah, there we go.
Stay a moment.
Level up, the first level up on the stream. Can we get an exclamation mark level up in the chat and the emotes if you have them? You can redeem them for star particles, you can subscribe for them, or you can just use the up finger emoji for that. But it's the kaide up emoji. Actually, emote, I mean. Let me put it in the chat actually, to let you know what I mean. This wretched gear won't fit. I'm guessing the 5th gear goes here and the 4th atop it. Blast! Such art is lost, yet I must make it work. Oh well, I am keeping you from your labors with my complaining. The 5th missing gear was placed in a chest hidden in the woods in eastern ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤, north and east of Kelidul. However, a brood of vicious spiders have made the place their lair. It would be a challenge to find a chest without running afoul of the vile creatures. I faced those spiders before, I can go back there, my friend, don't you worry. I'll get you that 5th gear. Ore ni makasero. Leave it to me. Ooh, what is this skill? Helm Crusher. Helm Crusher. A crushing headbutt that can stun an opponent into insensibility. That's funny that we see that because there's a dwarven racial skill that is also a headbutt. I mentioned it before because it would be fitting to have that as a brawler, right? Of course, you don't have to be a dwarf to be a brawler, so if you want to have a headbutt as a brawler, you will have it one way or another. You just gotta wait until level 15. And yeah, I still don't have that racial skill because I need to unlock a bunch of things that I don't remember, but it's here somewhere. Oh yeah, let me equip this Fateful Dwarf. Now I get plus 14 Fate, which will increase my morale, and I think also power regen in combat. So Fate is always good to have. Cause I've got Fate of the heart. Oh no, wait, that's different. It's not Fate, it's Faith. Not F-A-T-E, it's F-A-I-T-H, you know? That's a theme song for Star Trek Enterprise. Cause I've got faith of the heart. I'm going where my heart will take me. I've got faith to believe I can do anything. I've got strength of the soul, and no one's gonna bend or break me. I can reach any star. I've got faith.
What do you need?
I've got faith. Faith of the heart.
Greetings.
I need to watch the first episode of season 3. And it's a big one because, well, you know, every start of a season is a big thing, but season 2 ended on a cliffhanger, and it continues from that cliffhanger. Like already from the title, I can tell. I don't have spoilers of what happens for the most part on that episode. Like I know some things that happen later in Enterprise and the rest of Star Trek, but for that episode in particular, I don't know specifically. But yeah, like. The last episode of season 2 ended on a cliffhanger, and so I shouldn't leave it there for long. Yeah, and for that matter, the last episode I watched of Vox Machina, which I think was the 3rd one actually, also ended on a cliffhanger, and I need to get back to that. And I started Critical Role, and oh my gosh, there's so many bloody things I'm watching. The benefit, however, of watching the tabletop sessions, Critical Role, Vampire the Masquerade, LA by Night, something from Dimension 20, and other persons like tabletop live stream, right? TTRPG live stream. The benefit is that I can multitask a lot while I'm watching them. Like, I don't need to see the screen all the time, or even if I'm seeing the screen, I can do something else while the roleplay is going on. Some of them are even exclusively in podcast form, so you're even like encouraged to just listen to it, not even watch anything, right? So that's the benefit, and that's what Critical Role has over the adaptation, The Legend of Vox Machina. Although Vox Machina is much shorter than the Critical Role tabletop sessions, but still. Pros and cons, you know. Some windows closed, some windows open. Ooh, I see a quest ring here. What's going on? Oh, it's the housing quest. Never mind. I just ignore that. I see a quest over here. We're gonna go to Sarnur, or no, rather, close to Sarnur, but not quite to Sarnur. That's a lot of Sarnurs in that sentence. It's a Sarnur tongue twister. Try saying that 5 times fast. She sells seashells by the seashore. You know, if you go to Animal Crossing, you can actually just collect seashells. You won't sell them by the seashore, most likely, but you will collect them. Or actually, in New Horizons, if you place your Nook's Cranny in a particular place, you may actually be selling seashells by the seashore. Thank you, Hrungar. We may be on the same quest right here, actually. And if that is the case, we should definitely party up, but we have to defeat the Blue Crag Chieftain. Yes, let's get into this fellowship. They did well inviting me. They did well. What class are they? What level are they? Level 9? Okay. I'll be able to help them out a lot. I should probably tank the enemies here. So I should be the one pulling them first, but we don't necessarily have to stick to the synergy of things a lot. What is their class? I can't tell. Hold on. I think they might be champion, but I'm not sure. But yeah, we are in the right area. And I'm so glad that I'll be helping out a player here. Because I think I could have done it. Like, I could have done this without their help. But I'm not sure if they would have been able to do it without my help because they're level 9. I'm the one that's over-leveled here. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, this person is a champion. I can't tell right now. Yeah, I'm so over-leveled that even a few enemies are great for me. But actually, yeah, I take that back. I think they would have been able to be fine without me. I'm gonna try to take the bulk of the damage, though. Is that the chieftain? No. And this is so much faster also because we're in a party. It's always like that. It's always like that in a party, so it's great. That's the beauty of MMORPGs, you know? Massively multiplayer, after all. Haha. Yeah, like, literally the only quest I have here is the chieftain. Did I forget to do this last time or something? We're missing that chieftain. Oh, look at that corpse. Poor bastard. We could, I can pass on both of them, I guess. There's the chieftain. And there we go, we defeated the Blue Crag Chieftain. Let me ask them if they're finished with everything. And if they are, then we are ready. Then let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. They just replied that they are indeed finished with everything. I think they had a few more quests. I saw that they were interacting with some other things around there. Yeah, we'll just ignore any aggro. Let's just get out of here. Great to see that they have a mount too. This is clearly not a new player. This is another character of a veteran player, like me. Like, you know, I'm not a new player. This ain't my first character either, so yeah, it's all good. And now I talk to ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤𝕒𝕠𝕟𝕤 here in Nogland. I think this person would have been able to handle themselves just fine on this quest line, no problem. But with my help, they were able to do it faster. It's the same with me, honestly. I would have been able to do it just fine by myself. However, by having their help, it goes a lot faster, so it's a lot better that way. I'm gonna talk to ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕟𝕤.
This is unthinkable.
Ah, good work! I'm sorry if I ever doubted V-Field, but who would have known that goblins would actually dare to enter the Vale of Thrain?
And whatever I get here is not gonna be any better than what I have.
Stop and hear my accursed tale.
It is unthinkable that these goblins managed to sneak into the Vale of Thrain under my very beard. Well, there's nothing to do about it now but prepare for the worst. Oh, and they disbanded the fellowship and they said goodbye. Happy trails to you too, my friend. I need you to take the fetish you found to Bolly, the captain of the guard in Gondamon to the east. He must know of the goblins' incursion from the valley into the Vale of Thrain. I've no doubt this is a sign of a larger threat.
Alright. We may have more on this quest line actually, so yeah. If it goes a certain way, we may not even do anything.
What do you need?
So let's get repairs and sell some stuff, finally. Before I forget. Link's pelt leg guards, Tinder's chain gauntlets, Bavor's boots. No. Nothing here that we're gonna make any use of. Actually, let's make some money. Let's loot all of this and we can sell all of it. Yeah, we can sell all of it immediately. And there we go. The stable master is over here.
I am at your service.
I am at your service.
I'm trying to duplicate the voice as best I can. Sometimes when I do the dwarven voice, I strain my throat too much. So I need to avoid doing it like that. Like I rough it up too much. Maybe I should try to do a different approach. But how's everyone doing? Hope your Wednesday has been well. As for me, you know, it's kind of a beginning of the week when it comes to live streams because we're running from Wednesday to Saturday. That's the schedule that we have been running for a while now. So tomorrow we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and then Friday, Final Fantasy Friday, Final Fantasy 14, and then Final Fantasy 14 again on Saturday. Continuing with more of the main story quests and any blue quests. I think we may see a switch into the Black Mage class. I'm not sure though, because I still don't know if it's gonna work like that, but at level 30 I get access to Black Mage from what I understand, and it kind of looks like we're getting into the climax of the ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕠𝕟 storyline. So we may be seeing the upgrade from ℂ𝕠𝕠𝕠𝕟 to Black Mage soon. We'll see. I'm not sure about it. You could tell me if you know, honestly. I don't know. But okay, let's talk to Bolly over here. Yeah, we're pretty much on the same quest lines, and I see something else here also.
At your service and your families.
You carry with you a fetish of the blue crack goblin tribes. It's clear that the vile creatures are on the move and intend to launch an offensive against the Vale of Thrain. Trouble it used to be sure. We must crush the goblin forces before they become an even greater threat. Their presence in the Vale is a festering blight on the land, and if we don't stop it now, it will spread like a shadow across the land. Indeed.
Come and stay a moment.
You've done good, Brofast, but there's a whole wide world out there for you to explore, and if you want to start somewhere, Bree Town is as good as any place to start. Go east, until the Blue Mountains are far behind. It's a long journey, so be sure to pack plenty of supplies. The Shire folk may be able to offer you assistance on your travels. When you arrive in Bree, be sure and seek out the mayor of the town. If there's work to be found, he'll know where to find it. And this is the one that takes me to Bree Town. We can do that as well. May as well also put the prologue questline here that will take me there. I could talk to Barleyman just to conclude the prologue after we're done with this this other quest here. To find the missing 5th gear, and we go all the way to the north of Kelidul over here.
I think it would behoove us to take the Stable Master mount to Thrassy's Lodge.
At your service and your families.
And from there just go to the northeast. Hey Mist, how's it going? Doing rank tier 2 in LOTRO right now. Best of luck, best of success. Let me give you all my maniac superstar energy. It's time for battle. Just like all the positive vibes that I hope to be giving you with all the good morning messages I've been saying, by the way. BRB, gotcha. Do what you must. Do what must be done. Do not hesitate. Show no mercy. Haha. Do what must be done, Lord Vader. Do not hesitate. Show no mercy. Yeah, I find stuff like that. I'm a Sith Lord sometimes, you know. I find Darth Sidious saying stuff like that to be very motivating. I try to tell that to myself as a motivating message. And yeah, like, yeah, show no mercy to life, just slay. Kind of like the spirit of hustle and positive vibes and all that, but in a different manner, phrased in a different way. Because that whole like, yeah, hustle, slay queen, slay king, let's fucking go. It's very motivating at first, but then it can turn into a very exhausting like message. It feels very exhausting just from hearing it. But on that same spirit, framing it around just the dark side of the Force and Star Wars, just like doing what you must do. Not in an unhealthy way either, but in a way that motivates you. Hopefully it makes some sense. It also comes from a quote from the Darth Plagueis novel in Legends. I've said it before on the stream, but Darth Plagueis says to Sidious, before he is Sidious, when he's still just Palpatine, you know, commit yourself to your intent to free yourself. That that you do whatever it takes at whatever consequence to your liege well-being, and with the expectations of the solitude that will ensue. Something like that. Like, to follow your dreams, you're gonna have to make sacrifices and you're gonna have to work hard. That's how I reframed that, because he was talking about something very differently. So, something very different, sorry. Something very different over there, like, no, not talking about that. But yeah, I would totally be on the dark side of the Force, I guess. That's my conclusion from all this. I wanted to avoid that spider, and I did avoid that spider, there we go. One final piece of gear. Gotta go deep into the spider area here, I think. I'm thinking of the little spider friend that I still have in my bathroom. They're still over there, by the way. I'm not doing anything to them. I mean, that spider is helping me take care of some things. Let's take a look at this cocoon, though. Might as well just take stuff to sell. Those silver coins will give me some nice money. Excuse me. Probably shouldn't do that to my voice. And my milestone to Gondamon is back, so we can take that. And yes, let's get back from Gondamon back to Thorin's Gate. Thorin's Hall. That will do the trick. And I think we have, yeah, at this rate, if we finish this quest line right now, that means we're gonna have a little bit of extra time for the Farmer's Fair, I think. But for now, let's get back to the Stable Master here.
Greetings, traveler.
I feel like I wanted to check something else with another character, but I can't remember, honestly. Let's get back to Thorin's Gate here. From there to Thorin's Hall. Ah, this is still one of my favorite Dwarven songs. Mostly I associate it with the Thorin's Hall homesteads, but as you can see, there's other areas in Thorin's, in Ered Luin that have that music. I wonder if other Dwarven areas, like in the Lonely Mountain, have that music. I still haven't gotten that far in the game. I know. I said that I would play more with Bolston off the stream to just advance in the storyline, but I haven't done that. There just hasn't been time for that. Focusing on like on all the other projects I have. Focusing on working on the covers, on graphics for the stream, like other things. So yeah, I took a look at a couple OBS plugins yesterday. I haven't implemented either of them, but they could appear in some way. It's pretty much like audio. One of them is an audio waveform, and the other is an audio reactionary thingy that you can put on something. And even if it's not useful for the stream, I think it's gonna be very useful for future videos, maybe future cover videos. I've already used something like that, but I use them from like DaVinci Resolve natively and Wallpaper Engine. And the biggest one that was problematic was the one in DaVinci Resolve because it slowed down the computer a lot when I implemented it. Like whenever I had to play back the video during the editing process after I implemented that, it got really bad. But if you want to see what I'm talking about, that like thing that's like a boom box, like a beat box that makes the image just like bounce and like vibrate. I used that for pretty much all the 38 Kamen Rider songs that I did for the 38 Kamen Rider challenge. So check the TikToks and the YouTube shorts for that, and you'll see it in the upper right corner, the Kamen Rider logo for the respective rider that the song represents. It's like that, and it's like doing that effect in the corner. And it's a fantastic effect when you can make it work like that. So I'll probably use it for something. It's really good for musical videos for sure. What I'm also trying to do is to learn some songs. There are some songs I want to learn. There's a song I'm starting to learn right now, but it's quite difficult for me. Quite difficult. I need to pick up my vocal game. Really go back to doing good exercises and all that. But I can definitely improve it. Just really gotta get to work. Sometimes I just can't find the time. Again, I'm bad at time management like that. Abirika, however, has been really good at making me find the time, so to speak. So that's been good. That's been good. There's this YouTube channel I recommend. Madeleine Harvey. Hopefully I pronounce her name right. Sometimes it's Madeline, sometimes it's Madeleine, but Madeleine Harvey, just look her up. She's a really good vocal teacher. And it's the next best thing to watch videos like that. The next best thing to like a one-on-one vocal coach, because that is another story. I don't have the money for that right now. But I digress. We've gone on a tangent, haven't we? A good tangent, though.
Greetings, traveler.
Wonderful! This is the last of the missing pieces. Everything should fit together now, I hope.
Welcome. You've come at a most fortuitous time.
Finally! It's working, I think. I'm going to have to stay here to care for this machine. You go open the vault. It's quite a distance away, on the other side of Torrance Hall. Here, to the north and up the stairs. The chains and cables run all through the walls, a real work of art. Make sure you get the order of the levers right, or you'll have to come back here so I can reset the gears. Perhaps those clues you found in the boxes will help with the order. Do I have any idea about the clues? It's been a while since I've done this. Okay, yeah, this tells me what I'm looking for when it comes to the clues. Yes, I remember this was to like the right, to the east. He said to the north and up the stairs. It's up these stairs, not these ones. These ones just lead to Dwalin and his throne. No, yeah, it's over here. I can see the levers from here. The levers, the levers. I like switching pronunciations, you know me. Let me dismount, because I want to keep this open. Okay, so the axe bites deep before the first light of the sun. The sun rises after the moon has set. A jewel may be found in the light of the sun. Jewels are only found after much hard work. Before all else, the silvery light of the moon can be seen. Okay. So moon is first. I'm gonna make some notes here in my notepad.
First is moon, then the axe bites deep before the first light of the sun. So the axe goes before the sun. The sun rises after the moon has been set. But the axe is between the moon and the sun. A jewel may be found in the light of the sun. Jewels are only found after much hard work. Okay, I think that means that the jewel is last. If I'm correct, the order is moon, axe, sun, and jewel. Click! The moon goes first, then the axe. Click. And then the sun. Click. And then the jewel. Yes. Click. Click, 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 click. The vault has unlocked. Haha, that's what I'm talking about. Fantastic. Crown of the mountain. A nondescript chunk of metallic black rock. Wow, it's been a while since I've done this quest, I think. But it's good to have this. This was a lot of fun. It's a simple puzzle. I'm glad. I'm glad it's such an easy puzzle. Look at all the players around here. Great to see a lot of players around. I'm so used to being mostly alone when I'm here, unless there's an event or something going on. Or at least, you know, it's more players than I usually see around here. Maybe not fully alone, but yeah, more players than I usually see around here. I hope the ℂ𝕠𝕟𝕤 games can return one day. I think at this point it's safe to say that they're not returning this year. Otherwise it would be happening in either this month or the next month. And if that is the case, it would have been announced already.
Greetings, traveler.
This was in the vault? This?
Pavor stares incredulously at the black rock.
Amazing! Fantastic! Incredible! Listen, no one knew just what was sealed in that vault. This is one of the greatest of all the treasures of the dwarves. Oh, I know it doesn't look like much, but the story goes that Durin himself hewed this from Gundabad, the mountain where he first awoke.
Hey, and you know, funny thing is, this questline was done before Fate of Gundabad. Long before that was even like something they considered releasing. So, yeah.
It's the first chunk of ore ever mined by the father of our line. This is the most ancient artifact of the dwarves and serves as a symbol of our heritage. You have unearthed a true treasure with all your hard work, and you deserve all our thanks.
Fantastic. We should get this helmet. Yeah, this helmet is a fantastic idea. Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that finishes all the quests we have to do in Ered Luin. So we have some extra time to check out the farmer's fair a little bit. So Adam earlier said that there's no reward. So that is... sorry, not reward, sorry, that there are no mounts this time, which is a disappointment, but maybe worth looking into the rest of what the farmer's fair has to offer. Yeah, I don't know if I want to... Well, actually, yeah, can we go to Breetown? No, buy water and the pottery tree. Yeah, I was saying that I was gonna go to Breetown to continue the prologue, but no, I don't want to bother with that. Nah, I'm just gonna log out, but take out one last look at Brofast. We have successfully completed everything. There's something kind of fitting about the fact that we finished them right here in Thorin's Hall itself. Yeah. Yeah. Pose for the camera, Brofast. You're a strong pugilist. A true brawler. A brawler superstar. A good place to log out, I think. It's been so much fun. It will be a while before I pick this character back up, I think, so this is a goodbye for now. One day, I shall come back. Yes, I shall come back. Until then, there must be no regrets, no tears, no anxieties. Just go forward in all your beliefs and prove to me that I am not mistaken in mine.
One day, I shall come back. Yes, I shall come back. Until then, there must be no regrets, no tears, no anxieties. Just go forward in all your beliefs and prove to me that I am not mistaken in mine. Goodbye,
Brofast.
Goodbye, my dear.
Goodbye, Brofast. Goodbye, my dear. It is not a goodbye forever, it is a see you soon. But now let's jump from one dwarf to the other. You know, kind of funny, my 3 dwarfs are like all right next to the other, so to speak, on the character selection screen. But let's go to Bolston now, with one of his main outfits here. Orange and green is his color scheme, basically. So, works for him very well, I would say. So that's what Bolston is gonna have here. This should be good. One day, I shall come back. Yes, I shall come back. Well, I've already said the quote. I'm not gonna repeat it. It devalues the quote to say too much, maybe. Yes, I should be saying this when I say goodbye to like an alt or something. I usually say that when I leave a game for a while. I said that to Final Fantasy XI when we said farewell to it a while ago. It's still not looking like I'm gonna be picking it up again anytime soon. It's just not happening. The more I think about it, the more I realize it's just not coming back. But I'll never forget it. I'll never forget my experiences with it. And every time I see somebody else play it, it is familiar territory when I see them play it. And I think it will remain that way for a long time, so that's great. The Farmer's Fair has indeed arrived, and yes, we are gonna travel now immediately. I think we should go to the party tree then. That's where we have the umbrella quests, usually. The wrapper quests, if you want to call them that. I call them the umbrella quests. It's the same thing, basically. The quest that you always want to pick up first. Let me get some more mate. I've almost finished the water I have here for it. So if you hear a little bit of noise, I'm gonna try to mute the microphone so you don't hear me slurping on the straw for the mate, yerba mate. I remember when I first heard about mate, just the name mate, it gave me the impression that it was a type of coffee from that, but then it was not. But that's because they only call it mate and not yerba mate. They have to say yerba first, which means herb in Spanish also. I probably would have gotten it right. Yes, it's been a minute since I've done it, but not that long. Yes, with these ice cubes, that's I think one that involves the ice cream delivery. Let me get something maybe more fitting for festivaling. Something more casual. Yeah, that's the casual festivaling outfit. Yeah, that Bolston has right here. Haha. With the double mugs. Because it's for festivaling. It's for a merry time, for parties and stuff, you know?
Good day.
Okay, complete fun at the fair intro, figments of splendor, a bunch of other things that I actually don't care for. I really need to like...
have some tea.
I'll need to pick up again all that stuff for legendary items and all that.
Word with you?
But yeah, these are indeed the umbrella quests. Let's remove them from the tracker. What the heck? I have this summer seasonal instances one. Okay. Huh, interesting. Okay. And we have a lot of festival quests here. So before we proceed any further, let me make an intermission here to take a look at Fiber Jedi's guide for the Farmer's Fair here. Let's take a moment to look at it, okay? Give me a second. Hold on, that doesn't look right. We can take a better look at it, I think. Let me change that quickly. There we go. Just so I have that in the best way. Sorry if some of my overlays cover that a little bit, but hopefully you can tell what it says right there. So, let's see. The Farmer's Fair 2022 guide. Yeah, it did indeed start yesterday, or at least yesterday 3 p.m. UK time, 30th August 2022, 3 a.m. server time, which is really 29 August, right? Oh, and you can convert the time, that's very helpful. Let's see, barter currency and fish. Oh yes, actually maybe good to barter some currency. If I find there's a reward I want to get. You'll have a bunch of festival tokens that I haven't bothered much with, so let me take a look at them quickly. The ones I will probably The ones I have of the most. Whoa! Oh, actually, I have 90 Farmers Fair tokens. I'm not showing it on the screen, but hold on, let me show that on the screen. I have 90 Farmers Fair tokens right over here. Right over here. Oh, wait, there we go. Take a look. Take a look right over here. Okay, well, okay. And I have 50 anniversary tokens. So I can exchange those if I want to. Well, interesting, but fishing quests could be fun, just to relax a little bit. Good old fishing in an MMO, always a nice thing to do. Great Matham fishing swap, buy water quests, belongings gone fishing, manning the market. Fresh savory mushroom stew, fat mayor. Yes, I remember that bloody quest. Okay, tell you what, I'm just gonna check the rewards in a different way then. Just gonna check what the NPCs here have. I mean, I can already get some of those. The Quartermaster, I think, has the token exchange. Oh, the Fountain Emote. That's a good one to get, but it's 80 Farmers Fair tokens. Hobbit Dance 4 I can also get with Bolston. Yeah, do I have the Fountain Emote with Bolston here? Might be worth getting that Fountain Emote just for the heck of it. I mean,
A lovely day, isn't it?
we have the tokens. We have the tokens. Bubbling Fish Pipe. There is a screening which we can check the emotes, right? Let me see if I remember which one it is. Or I think it was an add-on that showed the emotes. There was like a gallery of them. But I can't remember them. I should probably hold off on redeeming any of these for now. Oh yes, for example, the cosmetics. The new rewards for this year. What are the new rewards? Emotes and cosmetic pets. Some of these could be fun. Blue peahen, blue peacock. I already have a blue peacock, I guess, so I don't need that. Sunny summer kite. And then there's other characters who could also be using some of these, so I may be purchasing it for those characters as well. So there's that. Cosmetic rewards 1 year old. Okay. I don't think I took part in this 1 year ago, but this looks really nice, I guess. Cap of Summer's Night. Ooh, that looks kind of nice. Look at that. It's kind of like Eastern. Not Eastern in Middle Earth, but Eastern on Earth. Like around Middle East and Arabia or such. Maybe India. Interesting. Tunic set of Summer's Night. Doesn't look good on Bolston, but on another character I think could look good. Firefly Lantern. This is very lovely. This is very lovely. Peacock Cap. Probably best for another character, maybe. Peacock Bonnet. Wow, look at that. The cosmetic rewards are really good. They are worth farming for. I might do that. I might just do that because I've been looking for an excuse for something to do sometimes when I listen to / watch those tabletop sessions I talked about. Critical Role, LA by Night, New York by Night. I've been farming fish bait in Animal Crossing, but there's a point in which you don't need to do it as much anymore. And yeah. I go back to farming some of this. Picnic dress, peacock trousers. Hold on, let me reset this. And let's see. Tunic set of Summer's Night. Peacock trousers. No. I can't see the trousers. I need to... I can't really see them here. But okay. Some really good rewards right here. Wow. Classic rewards. Have I seen these before? I probably have seen them, but I never redeemed them. And they look so amazing. The Wet Math Celebration. Robe of the Midsummer. I feel like I have either heard that name or I have this on another character, but I'm not sure. If anything, maybe I should like get a couple of these with Bolston. They're 45, so I can literally get 2 of them and no more than that with my 90 tokens. And then I figure out which character is going to benefit the best from one of these outfits and I farm for them specifically. So they can also keep the cosmetic in their vault.
I'm not VIP. I don't have a shared wardrobe. Well, actually, I do from when I was VIP, but I can't really add anything else to it because I'm not VIP anymore. That's the point. So, Lord of the Fashion Online. So lovely to look at these. Like, some of these don't look that good on Bolston, but I'm getting a very good idea of what they would look like on other characters, and they're good looking. They're good looking. Summer Day Tonic and Trousers. Hold on. That robe of the Midsummer is really beautiful. What if I give it a violet color? Doesn't quite fit, doesn't quite fit. But I gotta try my color, right? Burgundy looks really good on it. That, like, red and green. Really lovely. Turquoise. Oh, turquoise is really good. Very nice. I'm just getting lost on this. Look at that purple, though. Probably look better on something else. Robe of the Wet Mask Celebration. Look at that. Let's get back to these cosmetic rewards. Tunic set of Summer's Night. Look at that! I gotta get that for, like, my minstrel self, Kaiden. Although I don't like the short sleeves. I'm not a short sleeve person, if that makes any sense. Oh my gosh, these are so beautiful. They are so good looking. Man, I like these rewards. I think they're worth farming for. I think I may have gotten one of these. No, actually, no. Oh, the long sleeve sunflower tunic and trousers in that purple color. That is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my god. That is so good. Sunflowers like that. Wow. Mantle of the Summer Sea. Oh, shoulders, eh? Sorkov Dovanari. Okay. Some special cosmetic rewards. Sleeveless Elven Tunic. Could be good for, again, one of my Elven characters, including myself, Kaiden. I mean, every one of these characters is me to an extent. They're all extensions of me. Like an amazing hive mind. But not a hive mind that loses intelligence. Or, you know, not a hive mind that compromises the intelligence and sentience of each individual. It's a different thing. This is why I really want to play a Malkavian in Vampire the Masquerade. When I finally get into a session, that's what I'm hoping to do. It is possible, though, that my first character may not be a Malkavian, though, depending. You know, maybe I want to leave my best character for when I have more experience and I'm able to role play and play the game better, right? But yeah, I don't know. Short sleeves, summer tunic and trousers. Look at that! That's so good, too. That brown goes really well with that purple. I really like that purple. I'm gonna have to, like... Oh, and look at lavender. Okay, yeah, extremely soft, even for lavender. That dark purple is too dark. You can barely tell the purple there. What else would be like violet or purple? Sunset orange, though. Oh, that's a very bright orange. Very good, too. Very good, too. Bolston's color scheme is supposed to be orange and green, so it's like something that would fit him. Twilight purple. Ah, very nice, yeah. You can tell the purple in this one. I like that one, too, but this purple... You know, I'm all about a bright purple like that. Oh, and the sun hat. It's so lovely. This would be good for my lore master, Miklos. Or no, wait. Yeah, the lore master, Miklos. Yeah. Still, I remember that name. Miss Weaver kindly borrowed it to me. And Herky, speaking of kind actions to do to me, thank you so much for the 40-star particles. Let me give you a shout out because I have seen that you have been streaming here and there, by the way, so worth a shout out for you. Thank you so much, Herky. That is a very kind thing. Thank you for providing us with those 40 particles from across the cosmos. Ooh, you play Fall Guys! Didn't know you play Fall Guys. That sounds like a lot of fun. I hope you had fun with it. It's going well. I'm just in Lord of the Fashion Online. We just wrapped up the Ered Luin prologue with our Brawler Brofast. So now with the extra time of the stream, we're just taking a look at the summer, the Farmer's Fair situation. And I'm just getting lost in the cosmetics here. The housing rewards are kind of good too. I'm kind of getting into housing here, but I'm not gonna get these things before I get into the rest of the cosmetics. Consumables, which are like, just for the fun of it. Had fun with brother and friend. Nice. It's always more fun with friends. The squad mode in Fall Guys is so good, even with strangers. That's what I love about it. Super Supernova explosion! Riddle!
A good day, friendo.
A good day to you, Tomodachi, my friend. Riddle, you absolute OG. Turkey coming in with the 40 bits and then Riddle coming in with the resub, now reaching 5 months. Hey, you're gonna reach that half year. Let's see if we can get to that half year. I would normally say that you would get the next batch at 6 months, but you're still using the founder batch, which is good though. It's good because you were one of the OGs, one of the first ever subs. But yeah, let's acknowledge that sub. Let's get back into the portal right here so we can acknowledge that fully. Oh my god, that is such a cute Grogu emote. Where is that from? It's from your channel. Nice. Is it Grogu or is it Yoda? Because it says Yoda, but anyway. I am on the auto sub list, so you'll definitely get to half a year. That sounds wonderful. Thank you so much, Riddle. Well, you know this already, but I have to repeat it again. Wherever you may go, you already shine bright like a superstar, like an OG superstar. You have been here from day one, and I never take you for granted, Riddle. Thank you so much. Wherever you may go now, whether it's Tamriel, Middle Earth, the galaxy far, far away, a Fall Guys map, a Fire Emblem map, because that was a Fire Emblem victory fanfare there. Whether it's Tatooine, Dantooine, the mines of Moria, wherever you may go, you have now exploded into a supernova once again, and you shine brighter in the darkness of the cosmos. You absolute supernova. Thank you so much. Next thing you go to is Persona 3. Nice, nice. Ooh yeah, da 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 da, baby baby, da 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 da. Ooh yeah, da 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 da, baby baby, da 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 da. Mass destruction. That's from Persona 3, right? Or did I get the wrong Persona? Persona 3 FES. Okay. Which Persona is that again? Somebody's doing some shenanigans, by the way. They're using one of these effects to just pull some shenanigans. That's what that sound is about. Do we have also some summer quests in here? Because I'm seeing things that are like, if I recall correctly, they're from the summer festival. Like the heat wave that's just all over the place here. I think that's what that is. FES is an extended version of Persona 3? Okay. If I ever play that game, I should play that version then. Because I would like to have a more complete version like that. Reminds me of the nude samba thing. Da 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 da, bum 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 bum. Yeah. For those who don't know, back in my live action days, I had this screen. You could redeem something called Samba, and it would put me on this screen that was a bunch of silhouettes in different colors of the rainbow that made a very cool effect. But because they were only silhouettes, it kind of looked like I didn't have any clothes on because you only see the silhouette. Even with my clothing on, you could think the silhouette is naked, is nude, right? So everybody just started joking that it's the nude samba for some reason. But yeah, it's a samba song from Samba de Amigo that also got used for some other Sega games like Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform, which I should maybe stream someday, by the way. That would be fun. Like, instead of 100 floors, you get 264 floors. Wow. Wow, that is a lot. I can see what you mean, yeah. Classic RPG experience, yeah. Reminds me a little bit of Evolution Worlds. Evolution, I think the original games were called, because Evolution Worlds is a GameCube adaptation of two games. One which was a sequel to the other, but they're now merged into one game. But they cut out a lot of content that was repetitive like that. That was like dungeons that you could grind for fun like that, and yeah. You're like 115 floors in after 30 hours.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Well, the only thing I can say is, ooh yeah, da 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 da. As long as it's fun, get into it, you know? Continue grinding it out and having a lot of fun. Look at this thing though. Do I have this Steed of Summer's Night? I guess I don't, because otherwise the outline would be red. And since I'm picking up this on like literally the second day of the festival, I could be farming for a good amount of time and get some good stuff for my characters. Like a different outfit for everyone, like depending on how much I invest in it.
essences, dyes. What dyes do we have? Sunset Orange comes from this, actually. I may find some in the auction house as well. I gotta find some purple dyes, like just the pure purple that we saw there that was so effing beautiful right there in the auction house, and see what we get. I'm gonna have to think about what I'm going to redeem with Bolston, because I could take like 2 pieces of an outfit and they could be really good for a character. I could even dye them purple to get something really good going. I am a big fan of this bonnet. I want to give it to someone. Someone would look really good with that. I'm thinking one of my female elves, maybe? The High Elf Captain or the Elf Runekeeper. My High Elf Captain Theora or my Elf Runekeeper Gwendil. A very Eastern vibe, very Middle Eastern royal vibe to it. Just like this Cap of Summer's Night right here. Like 1001 Nights, you know, Arabian Nights. I love the vibe. It's really, really, really good. Doing like 9 to 12 hours a day at this point? Well, as long as you can do that in your schedule, Riddle, that sounds like a good time, yeah. I would not be able to play a game for that long every day. Oh, you know what I'm planning to do? That could be fun. I'm considering it, but I think in October. Let me take a look at the calendar very quickly. Yes, October has a Friday that is 14. So October 14 is gonna be a Friday, so that means it's Friday the 14th. And you know, we have Final Fantasy Friday, so that what I was planning to do was to make it be 14 hours of Final Fantasy Friday on Friday the 14th. For just a bunch of Fs in there, right? That could be fun. So we still have a couple months before that. Yeah, we could do it. It could be a nice marathon. Maybe make it a collab with some people for part of it. Or even all of it if somebody's willing to join me for 14 hours, but I don't think so. Go for it. It will depend on my work situation IRL and all that stuff. It's too early to say. Yeah, we'll probably be able to tell at the beginning of the month or so. 2 weeks before. Yeah, it's safer to say then. It's an idea. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm just saying it's an idea. You can definitely do that. You only sleep for 8. Well, that's supposed to be healthy, so yeah, you sound like you're doing fine. I say supposed to because, yeah, sometimes I sleep 8 hours and I feel so beat up already. And I know it's supposed to be because, like, I wake up at the wrong part of the sleep cycle. Some people say 7 hours and a half is better. You know, 7 hours and a half or 9 hours. 8 hours is not actually good, but it's different for every person, I find. And even for me. Sometimes 8 hours is good to me, sometimes it's not. Most of the time it's not, but I digress. You only have until the 21st to complete it? You have a time limit on that? I hope you're able to complete it then. As long as it's not a chore to do it, you know? You can do 3 to 5 hours if need be. You mean of sleep? Yeah, I can't operate well under that amount of hours, you know? Ugh. I do remember my first day at a previous job I had. It was a long day. I think I worked for like 10 hours maybe that day. And I slept only for 3 hours because I was so nervous the night before, the day before. It's one of those things in which I was thrown in with not much training really. Because they were desperate to get to hire people. So they really needed me. And they didn't give me much training. And here you go. Your first day of work is going to be like 10 hours. I was paid accordingly. So that's okay. But 3 hours of sleep. And 10 hours. It was adrenaline city. It was adrenaline. Adrenaline, you don't even feel the pain. Wilder than your wildest dreams. But I wouldn't want to do that again. But it was a trial by fire in many ways. I'll never forget that. It's been like, it's been like 5 years. That was in 2017. Yeah. Now, yeah, those are all the cosmetic rewards I wanted to look at. Like, what I'm still considering is which ones I'm going to get. Let me interact with the other, NPCs.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Yeah, because they also have something here. Ooh, interesting. This, what is this? What are these items?
Oh, and you can have an ore in your hand? Look at that! Look at that! That could be fun for one of my characters, maybe for my warden. For Machai, just with a massive ore, because she uses spears and javelins, so something long like this could be, Oh, the 22nd is when your internship starts again. I hear you, I hear you. Okay. I hope you're able to complete it then. Don't force yourself too much either, though. I mean, I don't know how much free time you're gonna have after the internship starts again, but I mean, if you could leave it like close to completion, and then even if you only dedicate 1 hour a day after that, you will still be so close to completion that it's gonna be okay if it's not as much time as before. Not a lot when the internship starts. Okay. Yeah. You know best. You know best. Look at this. Cloak of the Farmer's Table. Oh, literally like a tablecloth. Okay. Store Coat of the Yield. This is kind of nice. Pack of the Yield. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Like carrots and pumpkins and yeah, fruits and vegetables, I think. Robe of Bounty. Very nice. Very nice. I need all my extra time editing the SAO. Fairy Fencer F and Persona 3 FES then. I hear you. I see what you mean. Gardening gloves. Oh, they look so lovely. Circlet of fresh picked flowers. Could be good for one of my other characters too. So many cosmetics! New cosmetics. Yeah, okay. Okay. I see that some of these... Oh, Tomb of the Mushroom Netherhound. Ah, okay. Summons a Netherhound to help you search caverns and other tight spaces. What is this meant to be? A Netherhound? What the blazes is that? For a moment, I thought they were meant to be like Farmer Maggot's hounds because of the mushroom thing, but Netherhound, like an underground hound of some sort. Sounds like something else, I guess. Farmers, fancy tronic and trousers, white-brimmed hat. Well, Bolston is a farmer, so this fits him to an extent. He's literally a farmer, so... He's very fitting for the farmer's fair, I guess. I don't think I've seen these cosmetics before, actually. I've never paid attention. Look at these masks! They look kind of cursed, not gonna lie. The chicken mask, though. Look at that! Look at that thing! The duckling mask. Okay. Oh, the pig mask. Look at that. Can you change the color of it? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Ooh. Let's see. Is there a pink of any sort? So we have a... Yeah, there you go. Rose. Rose right there. You much rather get hunted? Sheep mask. They look kind of creepy. They really do. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not. Basket of colorful eggs. That is so lovely, though. I like that basket. But they're so expensive. 35 tokens. Corn stalk. Oh my gosh. These are so much fun. You can have so much fun with many of these. That lantern is great. Basket of freshly picked apples. Very nice. Shimmering Breeze cloak. I like it. I like it. Not bad. Shimmering Breeze tunic. That goes together with it. Okay. Just ignore the mask there. This looks really nice, actually. I should put it on one of my characters. Maybe not Bolston, but somebody. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Ascot scarf. Nice. Ascot scarf. I would have to see how that looks like without a cape. Hold on. Ascot scarf. Not much I can see from here, but yeah. Okay. Cosmetics part 3. Oh yeah, the ore in hand. Tunic of the Green Grocer. Oh, that can be good for some sort of role play. I'm not sure if they still do that thing bi-weekly where they go to a market in the Shire and they sell things, supposedly. I say supposedly because sometimes you don't get as many interactions for that as you would like. Cloak of the Green Grocer. Nice. This could be good for that. House and rewards. Some good stuff, maybe. The bread basket. I like the sound of that. I'm part of the bread club, you know? Satoshi Kojima. I think he's the current GHC heavyweight champion, actually, from Pro Wrestling Noah. He's a pro wrestler, just so you know. Kojima Satoshi. He has this thing called the Bread Club.
And I'm a proud member of that. Because I love bread. I will use their mask to rob a bank with, Payday style. They kind of look that way too, yeah. Barrel of purple clover. Ooh, that could be good too. And then cosmetic pets. There's some that may be good. I mostly focus on like cosmetic outfits when it comes to things for redeeming. To redeem for festivals. Yeah, and that seems to be it for this. And there's the quartermaster, which is mostly for token exchange, I think. Or no, actually no. This is a fish that you get. Interesting. A barter item, okay. Fireworks launchers, okay. 15 for each of them is... But I think, oh yeah, okay, they're for your house yard, so they're not like consumable fireworks, because 15 for consumable fireworks, that's so expensive. But no. Eternal Elven Song music box. Ooh, that could be great. Welcome back, Biba! Welcome back! How was work? Was work okay? Hello, Star Twin! Gave you a shout out earlier, but there's Biba right there. She's my Star Twin because she's a VTuber idol that is heavily themed after stars, among other things. So, another VTuber idol twin. Because there's another person that's also a VTuber idol that has like a star on her head somewhere and like, oh my gosh. My gosh. Why did it sound like someone exploded? Players are just doing effects around. Just ignore it. Everything is okay. People are not blowing up here. Don't worry. It's just a chill festival. Peaceful stuff. Time for celebration and merriment. Oh, you got 2 more hours of work. We're actually gonna wrap up the stream soon, Biba. But thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And all of you who are here, hey, don't go anywhere because we're gonna have a raid. Yes, you have a star under your other cheek. Yes, I know. So put us together. You know, let's do a Potara fusion or a fusion dance and you have stars on both sides. There you go. You like explosions? Same here, Riddle. Same here. Hey, speaking of Dragon Ball, you know? I'm looking forward to Superhero. But I'm only gonna go out if my friends are willing to go out. Like, we're still in a pandemic. It is safe enough for like a cinema trip, but I don't want to go alone for something like that. Really. They may be willing though. They may be willing. And I'm hoping to release some cover shorts for a Dragon Ball song for that. A trilingual cover. I'm still not gonna tell you what song it is though. You're gonna have to find out when I release that on TikTok and YouTube. And probably Twitter too for that matter. Yeah. Idol Star Fusion, let's effing go. Yes. Your old persona's full name, Drew Explosive Riddleton. I like that name. But well, yeah, we didn't do anything for the Farmer's Fair. We just like got lost in Lord of the Fashion Online. Hey, look at this outfit. Look at this beautiful purple, black, and gold ensemble. Charcy Isergia. My hat's off to you, you beautiful, beautiful person. Wow, that is gorgeous. You glad you got to listen while working? I'm glad you were here too. Can't wait to sing with you. I know. Oh, you made an announcement in the VSinger announcements in your server? I'll check it out. I still need to listen to the JoJo songs and Senbon Sakura. I haven't listened to them at all. I'm in the middle of learning other songs too that I want to cover, but I'll make it a priority, also depending on what you said, and well, the collabs will come. Thank you so much, Biba. I'll be seeing you then. So, with that being said, yes, I think it's a good time to be wrapping it up. But before we fully wrap it up, let me remind you of the events we have this week. So that was a LOTRO stream there. Very climactic time, very good stuff happening there. It was a lot of fun. Punching, as you see right there with the brawler, Brofast. I'm still so fond of that name. Thank you, Adam, for that idea, if you're still there. But tomorrow we have a Return to Master Duel. I don't know what the blazes that's gonna be like. I hope it's an enjoyable experience because Yu-Gi-Oh! Can be really sweaty, or rather frustrating, but also a lot of fun. So it's like 2 extremes right there. And then after that, good old Final Fantasy Friday. I may become a Black Mage for that. If not, I'm still gonna be a thaumaturge, so this is still a very relevant picture right there. I really like the way this picture came together right here. I'm very fond of that. And then more Final Fantasy goodness on Saturday. because you can't get enough of Final Fantasy XIV. I certainly can't, and I'm just getting started with the bloody game. Imagine when I play the game even more. Yeah, so that's the schedule for the week. That is indeed the schedule. Let's see who we can raid now. And before I forget, let me already copy and paste the raid message. Feel free to copy and paste either version of the invasion from another dimension. Great job with stream, Star Twin. Hey, thank you for that, Biba. And the same to you. I sometimes lurk in streams, and yours is one of those. I'm more of a lurker myself, but I'll definitely stop by and talk to you for sure. I mean, on the stream, not just on Discord and Twitter. But, yeah, speaking of streams, let me see who's live that we could raid. Perhaps somebody on LOTRO, perhaps somebody streaming something else. Who is live? Who can we raid? Okay, well, speaking of stars and all that, we can raid Astrally, who is currently on FF14. So, speaking of FF14, speaking of stars, let's raid Astrally. And yes, before I forget, let me open her stream so I get past the ads right there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, wait. No. I think she just went offline. Hold on. Hold that thought. It can happen. I caught it right at the end. Okay. Right as I was going to her page, it just redirected me to the main page right there. Okay. We can raid Sonomikan right here with, who is doing some art right now. Karate Bokmom, Sonomikan. Alright. So, make sure to drop that raid message if you want to participate in the raid in the chat. Technically, you don't need to say it to participate in the raid if you want to start particles, if you want to be counted as one of the people for the raid right there. It should be counting more viewers than that for the raid. That's kind of weird. Well, tell you what, I'm just gonna make that be a host. Yeah, alright. I'm just gonna make that be a host for Sonomi. Hopefully she's able to see that. And alright, I'll leave it at that because it's really weird when it does that for the raid messages. When it doesn't count all the viewers. I hate it when it does that, but anyway, funky technical issues aside, thank you so much, Maniacs. Make sure to tune in for the rest of the week's streams and other content I may be doing because I'm still working on other covers and stuff. And collabs, as you saw right here. Whatever the case, Maniacs, whatever way I see you next, I'll see you around.